10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take off.
Yeah, thanks, Rob, in the studios of 1422 Radio, Great Southern Big K Football, Sunday afternoon. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day. The Katanning Wanderers are hosting the Brookton Pingelly Panthers here in downtown Katanning, Quartermain Oval, which looks an absolute treat from high above. And it is Liberty Rural's match of the day, and certainly they're great sponsors with Big K Football. Our first quarter sponsor coming up as well will be Katanning Glass Services, and they've got skilled glaziers to ensure reliable and efficient work, installation of windows, security doors and screens, and give Sue a call on 218 590. In commentary this afternoon, and it has been a little while since he's been on the airwaves with Big K Footy. Daryl Sinkers Sinclair. Sinkers, welcome back to Big K Football.
Thanks, Big Kev, and yep, welcome to Katanning game versus Brookton Pingelly. Both 1-2 each. Ground baked in sunshine. The Katanning Force won comfortably over a determined Brookton Pingelly side. They tried very hard, the boys there from Brookton Pingelly. And of course the Colts beat the reserves in an intra-club, so bragging rights to the Colts. So we're waiting on the siren. Sue Green puts the finger on the buzzer.
No, something else is going on. Okay, well, we're just not sure. I thought we were ready to start, but the central umpire is signalling some of the information.
I know what we need. They need some boundaries. So okay, that's going to be interesting. So, no, yeah, obviously Corey Eads is a late withdrawal and Slade Green comes in. Both fairly even sides, just looking at it from a distance, 2 wins each. So Brookton Pingelly, I think, would come in with some confidence of playing pretty good football today, Kev.
Okay, yeah, well, I did get to see Katanning Wanderers a couple of weeks back, and they played a good brand of football against the Wagen Bulldogs it was, and scored the victory there. So they're a team that's started out pretty slowly, but definitely on the rise as well. Brookton Pingelly, I'm expecting it's going to be a pretty close game today.
Yeah, look, I agree, and this big number 25, he's not listed. From Brookton Pingelly.
Billy Gray, I've got him down
Billy
as
Gray, he looks like he's going to give Brookton Pingelly first usage, so it'll be up to the
I think apparently he's 200 centimetres tall.
Gee, more,
big number 25, I'll tell you.
More built for basketball, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he looks like a bit of an oak tree too, doesn't he?
Yeah, so what's his background?
I don't know his background, but I believe it's his first game, though, for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers
I'm
today.
sure we'll judge him after 4 quarters of footy.
Okay, certainly will. Another good player to look out for is number 19, Levi Ridley. Very smart footballer for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers today.
And the other fella who's caused a little bit of pain in the past, just trying to find him, I can't. Maybe he's not listed, but he's a forward. He's a very good player. Kaiden, I think, or Caden, someone. But anyway, and of course, Katanning starting to get their game together a little. Hello. Hayden Sloyth, the Sandover medalist, is going to run the boundary. I bet you he didn't bank on that.
There goes
wow,
the nice afternoon out.
Can we get some vision of that? I've got to say, disappointing we can't
man of many talents.
Can't get boundaries, gee.
Okay, well, we're set to go, Sinkers, by the looks of it. As the siren sounds to commence and the central umpire comes in and throws the ball up, and Gray went high, but it was Blight who won it down. It's knocked to ground level, bit of a hand pass over the top. Fernando runs onto it under pressure. It is knocked out. Charging through was, might have been Willie Rowe. Tried to get the hand pass forward. It's near the boundary line. Katanning with the numbers. Swinging handball. Came inboard. Wheeling around one way, then the other was Tyron Rowe. Beautiful kick from him. He's found his target. And he goes with the kick. Might be Diapple. He goes forward, but it's coming through, and a strong mark taken by Mark Vader in defence for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. He's got a man out wide and finds his target out there. Good marks taken. It's Ridley. Very handy footballer. Picks up a lot of possessions. Ridley, he's on the right half back flank, takes the man on the mark, drills a wobbly kick forward. It was good. Found its target though in Schilling. Schilling with the ball for the Panthers. Keeps a low trajectory, went long, back of the pack. It's hit the ground. It's at sort of centre half forward level for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Sweeping hand pass out wide. Beautiful kick forward. Mark's been taken down there, and Sherwood has marked, squared it up, gone inboard, and found our man in there.
Bowen Zuccoli.
And Bowen Zoccoli, I got told.
Yeah. And good play by Stephen Kingy to get that ball on quickly. Good use of the footy by Brookton Pingelly.
Okay, yeah, I think I've got Kingy rubbed out. We've got another name in there.
Oh, have you?
For him. So
shot on goal.
Touch on those. So the kick's off to the right, unfortunately, and 3 for 1 behind only. The first score of the game on the Toolmart scoreboard. Hansen to bring the ball in for the Katanning Wanderers. He goes short with a kick
to Green.
Finds Brock Green.
Been in pretty good form, Green, in the last week, or week before I should say.
So Green goes with a big torpedo kick, and underneath it was Hughes. Dropped what he probably should have taken. He read it well. Ground level, nice little pick up, knocked forward as it comes out of defence almost. Now chopped off by the Panthers. They've got it, had it tied up, but great work. Sees a quick kick out of the pack, tumbles forward and charging out. Good hand pass, went wide, went to a player internal. Big long kick into the forward line is off to the left, and one behind only for the Katanning Wanderers.
So that was that new player, Noah. I've forgotten his second name, number 15 he's wearing.
Number 15, okay, yeah, just spotted him. I looked and I thought, well, so it's Noah Sophie.
That's him.
Okay. Braden Fairhead was underneath it. He's marked the ball on the kick out. There's that new bloke, Gray. He goes with the long kick. It's been chopped off out there. Great little bit of work once again by Turnell, who gets the kick away forward. Marked on the left half forward flank. A bit hard to spot him. The left footer, is it Rowe? I'm not sure. Willie. Big kick almost to mark there to Sophie. Come to ground level. Under pressure, Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Great bit of work coming out of defence though. Sweeps the hand pass wide. Hughes just left it behind. Had it spent before he got it. It's taken back by
Campbell.
And that was a bit of a snap-on goal. Under pressure though, out of bounds on the full.
Campbell been very good in the last two contests to gain possession.
Yeah, Chase Campbell, and he's been in very good form. So just got to change who's kicking it in. Norrie had to give it back in.
Oh!
So Schilling, geez, a dangerous kick. Went to the big fella in grey. Well, he hand passed it to himself basically over his opponent. Went wide towards a player, Ridley, I think it is. It's out there. Good pressure and pulled to the ground. Nice pick up, wheeling around one way then the other.
Rowe.
Might have been Rowe. Goes forward. Loreno was underneath it. Couldn't quite take the mark. Hand pass went back doors. It's a big fella in there in grey after the ball. Pack forms coming through. Great bit of work was Fernando, was it? As the kick went forward and Liam Hansen was in front. He's marked the ball out in front of Sherwood.
Need to try and switch it here.
So there's a little bit of breeze about out there as well. Hansen squeezed the ball off. And now a switch of play comes wide. Was a good kick out to Caleb Quartermain. Or it might be Norris. He went forward. Geordie Hughes read the ball beautifully and went forward. Marked it on his chest. Squared it up. Goes inboard. Mark's now been taken there by Brock. Adam Brock went forward to Parsons. Laid the hand pass off to Ridley. Swung a long hand pass over the top. Goes back doors to Fernando. On his boot. It just fell short. Liam Hansen had himself parked beautifully in the right position. His kick went forward, looking for Keeley. Couldn't quite take the mark. Ground level, big hand pass. Was swept over the top by Rowe. No, it wasn't. It was a big number 25, which is Sophie. Noah Sophie. And now we've got a mark by the Brookton Pingelly Panthers and a play on and a snap-on goal. Gee, it was a good effort, just fell short. It was tapped through for one behind only.
Great
scoreboard, 2 behind.
Great kick in there, and it's going to be a game between backlines, I think. Not much happening elsewhere.
Gee, the kick came in. It's been stolen by Parsons. A little quick hand pass. Went out back doors and the kick was great. Found a player, a Brookton Pingelly player in the right position. Might be Ridley, I think. And set to have a shot on goal here. Levi Ridley.
Had a little bit of it early, starting to have a impact.
Yeah, very talented footballer. From what I've seen of him, Sinkers.
Yeah, like the way he moves.
And he comes. It's a high kick. There's a bit of breeze and it fights back against the breeze. Goal on the board for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. That was a nice effort. Toolmart scoreboard, 1 goal, 2 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 1 behind to the Katanning Wanderers. First quarter brought to you by Katanning Glass Services. They've got skilled glaziers to ensure reliable and efficient work, installation of windows, security doors and screens. Give Sue a call, 98218 590 Sinkers.
Yeah, look, fair to say, reward for hard work. They've been inside 54 times, Brookton Pingelly. Most probably using the ball a little bit better than the Katanning Wanderers team. So, going to be a good game of footy, this one, Big K.
Certainly is. Back to the centre they go. Blight won it down comprehensively too. Ground level. Great bit of work out of the centre of the Panthers. Kick went forward looking for Young. Got a bad bounce. It's on the left half forward flank under pressure. A hand pass came to Lorino, to Norrish, I think. Put it on his boot, sent the ball forward. Keatley was there, couldn't quite mark the ball. Went to ground level. Brock was good. Swung the big hand pass over the top to Bailey Parsons. He went forward with the kick. Oh, big fella couldn't quite mark it. To Ridley. He's got a loose man just outside of 50. How's the bounce? It was good. He whirled around. That was, I think it was Fernando. Got the kick forward. It's in the right forward pocket region. Packed forms with the numbers, and a sneaky little hand pass over the top was excellent by the Brookton Pingelly Panthers player, but it's gone through for 1 behind. Toolmart scoreboard, 1 goal, 3 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 1 behind to the Katanning Wanderers, and the Panthers have started out pretty fast here.
Well, they have, and look, Wally came off his man. If you come off your man, you've got to make an impact, and that left the Brookton Pingelly player all alone. So they're starting to get a fair bit of the footy now, Brookton Pingelly, and that's Hanson brings the ball into play and finds, I think, Rowe.
Okay, well, drills the kick forward. It was well weighted. Found a player there in Hammond. Michael Hammond went with a little hand pass forward. It was good to Turnell. Wide now as it comes down. Lorino. Oh, Hughes nearly was a good mark. Great effort by Norrie. He was tackled, dispossessed. Hughes went in hard as well. Under pressure. Strong work by Norrie. Over the top, Lorino tries to follow up with the ball. Off the ground. Gray went with a soccer kick. Went forward. Coming through was Tyron Rowe. Just slipped at a crucial stage. He's over the ball. Umpire says no. We'll have a ball up in the centre of the ground. Yeah, could have almost got...
Yeah, that player was Wally, yeah, but he had to make
25.
Yeah.
I haven't got him written down here, unfortunately. So, okay, so in the centre. Kick went forward. Nice mark in front. Was great. Out of defence.
That's Way. Tremaine Way goes
Tremaine
forward.
Way, number 1. Beautiful kick. Cleared them all. Gone inside 50. Come out with Sophie. Quick little hand pass. It went out looking there, and all good hip and shoulder. Physical stuff going on as Quartermain and Lewis was involved. And Chase Campbell, just looking at the wrong side, and the ball's out of bounds and we'll have a throw in.
Gee, I like the look of this bloke, Soapy. He's one grab and prepared to give it off.
Bit of a tank as well, isn't he?
Oh, he's a big boy.
Ball thrown in. Gray's there. Sophie almost took full possession. And it came to him anyway and snapped a banana kick through the goals. Magnificent goal and a contender as well for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day, Sinkers.
Yes, look, first goal for the footy club. He's on debut today. Was a member of the State Amateurs Colt squad, so certainly can play footy, and I think he's shown enough in the first 10 minutes that he's going to be a good vocal point for the Wanderers footy team. As I said, going to be a game of opportunities, and Chase Campbell, love his work rate at the moment, just prepared to put his body on the line.
Yeah, certainly. Been in good early form as well. So we go back to the centre. Caleb Keeley is gone into the ruck. Pose there to Billy Gray. Rucks go to it. No one really touches the ball. Comes to ground level. Quick little hand pass. It ends up with Ridley. punches the ball long. Quartermain stands his ground and takes a good mark in defence for the Wanderers. His kick's a little bit wobbly. Goes out wide. Rowe with the ball, is it? Drills it towards the centre. Goes over the top. Running. This is Rowe. As Willie drills the ball forward. Beautiful play. Katanning Wanderers found his target in there. Goes forward. In front was Brock. Did well. Sophie. He's pretty big and mobile, but he's given away the free kick.
Good play by Slade Green to lead to the kicker.
Slade Green. Okay.
Number 5, yeah. Came in as a late...
okay, you haven't got him written in the book. So anyway, so Schilling it was with the kick. It's gone out of bounds. And out wide, we have a free kick now.
Is it Keeley?
It is Caleb Keeley. He's going to put a high kick into the forward line. Oh, Sophie was there. A little push in the back. It's hit the ground. And tackled to the ground once again was Schilling. They're under all sorts of pressure. Snap on goal. It's hit the post.
And that was Hammond who hit the... player was Turnell, who's been a good recruit for Katanning Wanderers.
Okay, so 1 goal 3, plays 1 goal 2.
So Hughes is going to bring the ball in for Brookton Pingelly.
On the scoreboard, Toolmart scoreboard, and Geordie Hughes.
Kicks long, out wide to wing. And it could good play by Dylan Quartermain there to make a contest. A ball in dispute. Good play by Brookton Pingelly. I think this is Okoli again. He's had a fair bit of it. Kicks long, and it's intercepted by Liam Hansen.
Okay, it's okay. Ball coming back into the forward line. Got a little bit of wind trouble here as well, blowing the papers away. But Caleb Keeley was best positioned to mark. Comes in with the kick, goes for Sophie. Play on's the call. I thought they momentarily stopped. Coming through was Tyron Rowe. Used his body brilliantly. Was it Brock shot the hand pass out? Ground level once again. They're under all sorts of pressure. Working hard down there was a player invader. It's held to him, says the umpire.
That's Chase Campbell again, winning his hard ball, being really strong today, Big Kate.
Yeah, certainly in the thick of things. We'll get him shortly. Over the top, good tackle. And to ground level, I think, was Tunnel, was it?
Yes, Tunnel? It was, yeah.
Again, rucks go to it. Norrie was in the ruck. Ground level once again.
Going to be a lot of that today, Big K.
Okay, they set themselves again. Rucks go to a big pack of players around the ball. Green emerged with it.
Got to say, I like Slade Green in the forward line. He'll make blokes work for their kicks.
Bit of a late inclusion.
There he is again amongst it.
All the Katanning Wanderers.
Loves not a fight, just loves a tough contest, does Slade.
Well, he's a well-built sort of looking player by the looks of him. Blight went high, won at town.
There he is again, in and under.
Flicks out the back. Fernando was there. Coming through. Nice little pick-up. Good work as they go through. Brock gets the hand pass. Sorry, that was, I think it was Brock, wasn't it?
Hughes gains position.
Yeah. Got the kick out. Goes there. Taken by Keeley. Lays the quick hand pass off. Goes forward with a nice kick. And that's a beautiful kick on goal. I think
Christian
it was
Egan.
Christian Egan. Oh, gee, that was a great kick on goal. A ripper, in fact. And the second one for the Katanning Wanderers. 2 goals, 2 to Katanning Wanderers, 1 goal, 3 Brookton Pingelly Panthers.
And and that turnover is caused by the likes of Chase Campbell, Slade Green, who are prepared to put pressure on the Brookton Pingelly defence, where they don't have that opportunity to get clean possessions.
Great bit of work, good rebound stuff by the Katanning Wanderers. So
I think that scoreboard's incorrect. I think it's big Sue Green's all over it.
Okay, so back to the middle we go. Rucks set themselves. Keeley won it down. The Reno Sharking taken high for mine. He's going to come up with a free kick.
Just starting to get a little bit more of the footy now, Katanning Wanderers.
Yeah, just taking control a little bit. It goes long with the kick. Good bit of work by Norrie. Recovered well. He goes wide. Fernando was out there. He went looking for that player and found him. That wind's a little bit gusty as well.
It is tricky, yes.
So his kick was long. There was a nice pick up at ground level, wheeling around. That was a player in 22, which I haven't got written down there. Okay, kick goes forward. Brookton Pingelly Panthers looking good. Might be Patterson. He squares it up with a little kick forward. Number 19, which is Ridley's marked it. Lays the quick hand pass out. It was good. Brookton Pingelly on the attack once again, going forward. and Mark has been taken down there in the forward line.
I think he played front on contact, which looked like a pretty fair call from here.
Okay, I didn't quite see it.
Bit clumsy by Egan.
And with the ball,
Geez, pretty hard we haven't got numbers and wrong, yeah.
Lucas Hull.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, they were written all over the place. So Hull, it's a nice kick off his boot.
It's a very
Beautiful
nice
kick. Goal on the board for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. So they are on the Toolmart scoreboard, 2 goals, 3, leading the Katanning Wanderers 2 goals, 2 here in the first term. And that is brought to you by Katanning Glass Services, and they've got skilled glaziers to ensure reliable and efficient work. Installation of windows, security doors and screens. Call Sue on 98218 590.
Well, look, at this point, it's just going to be an even contest. It's something we predicted before the game. It's going to be whatever team makes the most of their opportunities. Very even across the ground. So all goes well for a pretty good game of footy, Big K.
Certainly is, as it's an even tussle. Keeley in the ruck. Tried to rake in by Lorino. He got tackled. And Ping for holding the ball. Just didn't quite connect with it. Ridley's come up with a free kick, getting a lot of possessions early in the first term. Levi Ridley goes forward, goes for Bowen Zokalai, I'm going to call him. Didn't quite find him though. Now on the rebound, beautiful hand pass over the top. Gee, they were going forward, just didn't quite find its target. Now it's in the deep in the left full forward line, coming out and meeting the ball. Was it Parsons? And it's over the boundary line for a throw in.
Hammond had the right idea, just got to get the handball right.
Yeah, it was Hammond, yeah.
And again, good play by Green, Slade Green to lock it in. And now we're going to have a boundary throw-in.
The left full forward pocket for the Katanning Wanderers. Brooks go to it. Sophie was in the ruck, knocked it down the front. Green was there. Over the ball, umpire says give it to me.
And again, he was strong at it at the contest.
Yeah. Strong to the ground. So, big pack of players around the ball. Sophie won it down. Left behind was Lorino. Might have been Brock won it out, but Leon Hansen, a beautiful position, marks the ball.
To Egan.
Goes inboard, and Egan with it. Classy looking player. It's a good long kick, but dropping back. It was a nice little pick up there by Vader. And Vader for Brookton Pingelly. He goes with a well-weighted kick and found his target. Out there in Adam Brock. Brock, he's just still inside his attacking 50-metre arc.
Kicked it straight to Keeley.
It's just over his head, might clear him. 2-on-1 situation, 3-on-1 situation. Willie Rowe, quick hand pass over the top to Tyron Rowe. Goes inboard to Keeley, was at his feet though. Big fella picks it up, bangs away, beautiful kick. And Sophie was just read it magnificently. And he is marked just outside the goal square, directly in front for the Katanning Wanderers.
Yeah, bad turnover there by Brookton Pingelly. They just could have done a little bit better, and it would have been down the other end of the ground. The ball comes like this to this fella Noah Soapy. He's going to make you pay. He looks every bit of a footballer, shoots on goal, straight over the goal umpire. So that is Katanning's third goal. They go to 3 goals to 20, leading now, I think.
Brookton Pingelly,
2 goals, 3, a margin of 5 points. So we're set for a good game, Kev.
No, it certainly is. Katanning Wanderers I think they've got the use of the breeze a little bit as well. Brookton Pingelly having a little bit of trouble just trying to work the ball out of defence going forward.
And we're stating the obvious, but it's about turnovers, isn't it? When Katanning Wanderers turn it over, Brookton Pingelly make you pay, and vice versa.
So back to the centre they go. Then there was Sherwood in the ruck now for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Wings it down, over the top, quick little hand pass, back to Sherwood. Little underground pass went forward, nice chain of hand passes, back to Sherwood. Opportunity here as Ridley goes with a banana kick almost. Gee, it would have been a fantastic goal had it reached it, but just ran short. It's rolled out of bounds.
It looked like it was coming back, but then drifted away, and the poor boundary umpire is a long, long way away.
Okay.
God bless him.
Big fella Gray resting in the forward line.
I noticed Hayden Sloyt didn't stay too long on the boundary.
Boldly thrown in. Gray wins it forward. Katanning was there, scooped it up, got the little hand pass out. It was Dylan, and it's worked its way out of bounds once again. And we'll have a throw in, left forward pocket region. Gray worked his way to the front, but big fist from behind sees the ball out of bounds. Once again.
We must be deep into the first quarter, I think. 5 to play, thank you.
Ball thrown in again, but it's just fallen a bit short, and umpire says we've got to go again.
Just have another recall.
Again, big fella, Gray in front, Loreno, excellent, ground level. Hand pass comes out, Egan. Beautiful kick forward out in front of Slade Green. How's it going to sit for him? Intelligently punches it forward, but Hughes comes through the runner, and that was Willie Rowe. Hopped and a skip and a kick off the ground. Well, would have been some sort of goal had it had gone through, but for one behind only. Looked like a ballet dancer skipping through there.
Clever play by Slade Green.
3 goals, 3. And Hughes did well. He came out
did.
and
It was a really
took
good,
his man out, so it was a good contest.
Very good contest. Not much happening at forward.
Okay, Fernando drives the ball out, holds up in the air. That was a nice grab in front too. Just can't spot him. Sure, it was right. It was 12 actually. Vader. Kick just fell short once again. We have a pack forms out here, and toe poke or a good soccer actually is covered about 45 metres. Went forward. Green goes to block. It's in the left full forward pocket. Was a nice pick up down there. Was it Egan? Turnell it was, and that was a big snap on goal, but it's gone out of bounds on the full. And we will have a kick in with it. 35. Okay. It's bloody wind. Okay, Sherwood drives the ball in, ground level, once again. Over the top.
Holding
got a whistle on play, and a free kick is going to go the way of the Katanning Wanderers.
In Rowe, Willie Rowe.
So Rowe with the ball is about 70 or 80 metres out. Goes with a well-weighted kick, but coming in from the side was Vader. Did really good for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Thumped the ball forward. It's gone out of bounds.
And it'll be a lasso free kick, my guess is.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be Rowe, Willie.
Okay. So he goes for the old torpedo as well. Why wouldn't you? Sophie was there. Read off the pack very well by Sherwood. Put his boot into the ball and just sent it forward. It's at ground level, outside the attacking 50-metre arc, and trying to link up through comes a player, and it might have been Ridley. Went with a kick forward. We've got to play on down the field. Picked up by Young, who charges towards goal. Left footer. It's a good kick straight through the middle. Goal on the board for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it sees the Brookton Pingelly Panthers 3 goals, 3, and the Katanning Wanderers 3 goals, 3. Game's all tied up here late in the first term.
Really good by the Brookton Pingelly player on centre wing. He had to beat 4 players, and then of course he won the footy, and then it opened up the door for the chap there to run on goal, and really well played. As you say, it's all tied up. Only could have a couple of minutes to go in this first quarter. So yeah, pretty even both sides.
Okay, well the ball's worked its way back to the middle, and I've just got a feeling that the breeze is favouring the town end of the oval.
Right end of screen, no doubt about that.
Just looking at the trees, so there's a bit there. Going high, free kick is going to go to the Katanning Wanderers. Didn't see what it was exactly for, but Sherwood went high in the ruck.
Might have crossed the white line.
Okay, could be. So Blight was there, laid the hand pass off, it was good, he went forward. Mark's been taken down there, was it Campbell? Beautiful kick forward, cleared the pack. How's it going to bounce? Keely's there.
It's gone through.
It's done a little right turn.
It's gone through.
And it is a goal on the board. And a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day. Just done a little
Shane Warne, whatever.
Yeah, it was almost like it was remote controlled and rolled around and went through. It was a great effort.
But in footy, that's what happens when you get the ball in quick and you get a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Good play again by Jace Campbell. I've been very impressed with his first quarter to win the footy. And again, now Katanning Wanderers out to a 6-point lead very late into the first quarter.
Okay, well, the ball's back to the middle once again. Katanning Glass Services sponsoring this first term. As Rucks set themselves. Blight went high, won it down the back. Little toe poke forward, but momentum sees the ball go the Panthers' way. Hand pass went out. Ridley has it. He wheels around. He went for a bounce. Little hand pass over the top was good to Young. He shoved it out. Coming out, toe poke off the ground, sends the ball forward. Big tackle there by Willie Rowe. And we've got a whistle on play. It's at centre half forward. And it was actually Young there that was over the top of the ball. Lockie Young for the Panthers. Sherwood was there. Rowe was quickly on his boot. Willie Rowe, a toe poke. It goes out wide. Norris is leading in the race for the ball. Gets the hand pass forward, over the top, back to Willie Rowe, one way or the other through heavy traffic. Lorino swung it back wide. 38. I've got a name for him. I can see. Bowen Zoccolai was tackled, pulled to the ground. Kick went back. Mark has been taken by Quartermain.
38 is Deprill.
Okay. Caleb Quartermain sinks his boot into the ball, goes forward, packed forms, fisted from the side. It was good. Sherwood, little hand pass to Fernando. Little kick as he went forward. He found his target. Looked like Ridley, went for a quick little bounce, lays it off over the top. Was excellent bit of play to Patterson. Patterson back to Ridley, then swings it back over the top from Brock. Running into trouble out there, but he managed to get around. That was Reece Rushton. Got the kick forward, but it was cut off. High kick comes back in. And underneath it was Bowen Zoccolai, who drilled the kick forward, just had too much meat on it over the top. And the mark was taken down there by
good
Norris.
Vision.
Norris has found his man. Egan, I think, is at that time. Went forward with the kick to Keeley. Caleb Keeley, thumping long kick. Sophie used his body brilliantly and took a mark. That is a contender, I would suggest, for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. He's a big lad.
Oh, this bloke's a fine because he can clunk them, and he reads it well. He's got a good body on him, and he kicks reasonably well. But I hope I haven't put the mocker on him.
Okay, well, Schilling, he just was out-muscled, and the kick came in fast. He's gone across the face, I think.
Yeah, how often does that happen?
And one behind only. 3-4 to the Katanning Wanderers leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 3-3. 1.44.
That's right.
Oh, yes. Okay, 4-4. Apologies. Kick came in. Mark's been taken. Hand pass come out by Parsons. Liam Hanson does some good work. Tries to shovel it out. Packed forms. Umpire lets it go for a bit. As indeed the siren sounds to finish the first term. Here at Quartermain Oval, the Liberty Rural match of the day, and Katanning Wanderers, a 4-4, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers 3-3. And that first term was brought to you by Katanning Glass Services, and they have skilled glaziers to ensure reliable and efficient work, installation of windows, security doors and screens. Give Sue a call on 98-218-590. Sinkers, well, good close call in the first term. Both teams did pretty well.
Look, absolutely. Inside 50s, Katanning 9, Brookton Pingelly 6. Clearances 4 to Katanning. Brookton Pingelly have 6. So not much there in the differentials. A very even game of footy. I tend to think Katanning Wanderers just might have a little bit more scoring power at this stage, mainly because of this fella, Noah Soapy. He's kicked 2 goals. The other goal was, of course, Egan kicked 1 and Campbell kicked that last one, which is going to be in for a contender for goal of the day. So, as I said, pretty good quarter of footy. Better players for Brookton Pingelly at this time. I like Noah Bowen Zoa Coe. Brandon Norris tried hard, and Levi Ridley have been very good players for Brookton Pingelly. And of course for Katanning Wanderers, I've loved Chase Campbell's game. I've liked the work that young Slade Green's doing in the forward line, and of course there's a big focal point up forward in Soapy, Noah Soapy. So all in all, 7-point margin. Katanning are kicking into a slight breeze. So quite an even and entertaining game of footy in great conditions here at Quartermain Oval.
It definitely is. A bit of a breeze blowing down, and unfortunately a bit of a breeze blowing through here and blowing all my paperwork away as we go. But very interesting. Interesting to see how Brookton Pingelly Panthers go in the second term with a bit of a use of the breeze. I was pretty impressed by their efforts in that first term. Katanning Wanderers, I feel, started to get a little bit more on top as we got late in that very much of that quarter. Okay, just a quick check on our sponsors as well, and of course this segment's brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA, and Peter's doing a fabulous job. If you need to get in touch with Peter, give him a call at the Narrogin office on 988 11 225. And also it is the Liberty Rural Match of the day. Kelvin Andrews delivering fuel all through the Great Southern region, and they have great pricing, and they are agent for Shell products and lubricants, and Kelvin's number is 0488 678 018. And we had a few contenders for the CSBP Fertiliser Goal of the Day and the Sports Power Narrogin Mark of the Day. Always looking out for some good solid tackles as well for the All Good Refund Depot and Wage and Tackle of the Day.
There have been a lot of good tackles, and it's a pretty good game of footy, as we've said.
Okay, so we'll take a quick break, back very shortly with Big K football.
So, Prills 38, Soapy's 15.
Beautiful.
Right.
All right, Rob, I'll give you a 10-second count in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, thanks, Rob. Big K football Sunday afternoon, the Liberty Rural Match of the day. The Katanning Wanderers are hosting the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, and the Katanning Wanderers 4-4 leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers 3-3 in what was a very good and exciting first term. Second quarter is coming up very shortly. Campbell, Beck Smart Shop in Katanning, Stocks ink cartridges, does laminating, picture framing, sells pure water 15-litre bottles. So Campbell Beck, Smart Shop, and give Campbell a call on 98214 444. Here we go, second term, downtown Katanning, Quartermain Oval. They go high, Keeley wins it down comfortably. It's at ground level, hand pass went out towards Keeley, and he does run onto it. He swings it wide once again. It was good to Quartermain. Quartermain, under all sorts of pressure, kicks the ball far and wide. It's gone out of bounds on the full, and a free kick goes the way of the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Far side of the oval. Not sure where it is, could be Sherwood. Goes with a long kick into the forward line. It tumbles away. Play on's a call from the umpire. Comes out to the back to the big fella in grey. He sinks his boot into it. Underneath it was Brock Green. Marks it on his chest. Delivers the ball back out to Keeley, was it? Found that player. Goes with a kick. Inboard. Now it was marked, taken by Hammond. Hammond with the ball. He's just still in his defensive 50-metre arc. He's called to play on. Ball holds up in the air. Pack forms. Good bit of work. It might have been Young fired the hand pass through. Now Ridley swung it over the top. It was punched by Rushton as it went forward. Picked up by Hanson. Underground hand pass. Went back to Keeley. He goes back long to Hammond. Hammond sends the ball out to right centre wing. Trying to take on all comers out there.
Was Egan, I think.
Egan. Okay. And the ball's out of bounds. I'm going to have to throw in. It might be the wind blowing to the far side of the oval, perhaps. Ball's thrown in, no one touches it. Rowe was there, flicks out the top, quick little hand pass, goes back doors. Jai Patterson, I think it was, went through some traffic. Got the long kick into the forward line. Gee, it tumbles down, it's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. As it's in the left full forward pocket region for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Here in the beginning of the second term. Rucks to set himself. Gray, no clear knockout. Scooped over the top. Running on, was it Zoccolai who went bang on goal? And he's missed. It was Noah Bowen Zoccolai.
Read that beautifully from the boundary throw in.
4 goals for Katanning Wanderers, 3 goals for to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Here in the second term, brought to you by Campbell Beck Smart Shop. Downtown Katanning. Looks like Hanson with the ball.
It is.
And he's got Keeley available in that right back pocket, but he's going to drive the ball as far along to the other Keeley. It was punched down. It's still in play, but just socked off the ground and gone through. And we'll have a throw in once again. Pretty scrambly when it hits the ground. Gray in the ruck. He's opposed to Keeley. I think Gray got the best of it. He was in front. Nice bit of work. Was it Campbell tried to go through? That might have been Quartermain. Over the top, Lorino covering some territory. The kick to a player there in Way. Tremaine Way. Beautiful little evasive skills as he goes with an underground pass. Willie Rowe, ground level. Picked it up one way, then the other was Chase Campbell actually. Picked it up, wheels around. Punches it long to the goal square. Off hands. Under pressure in defence, the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Hand pass came out. Fernando was good. Went back door with the hand pass. The kick came out. It was good. It found a player out there in Young. Lockie Young goes with his kick forward on the end of it. Nice little mark taken down there. And moved on very quickly towards centre half forward. How's the bounce? Coming through, but cleaning up was good. Way was in the way as he chops it off. Got the hand pass forward to Tyron Rowe. Accelerates and gets the kick. It was good. Found a player there in Quartermain. Looks a little bit like Norris as well. But it is Quartermain. Chopped off by Young. Did well. Trapped it to Parsons. Lewis Parsons on his boots. Just fell short when he went looking for Gray. And Keeley did very well. Caleb Keeley got the kick away. It was good. Mark's been taken out there by number 3, which is Tennell. Tennell goes inboard. Now this is Egan. Egan with the ball in the centre of the ground. Pops a little kick over the top to Lorino. Gee, that was a good timely fist, but the mark has been paid.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That was, I seen one at AFL level that never got paid that was better than that. So the kick went long and strong. Coming out was the big fella Sophie. Couldn't quite mark the ball. Pack forms at ground level once again. And we'll have a ball up. I have to get the binoculars out. All the players on the far side of the oval. As rucks are to set themselves. No clear knockout. Sophie went for the knock, hit the ground. And it's tied up.
I see Keely's come off the ground holding his hand, so hopefully no damage done there. Good play by Brookton Pingelly in the ruck to clear it. He's kicked it long to centre forward, and it's a good mark there, taken by Ridley.
Ridley with the ball, squares it off, out wide, well-weighted kick was good, found his target out there, little kick over the top was excellent. Mark's been taken there by Finn Wright.
And we have a 50-metre penalty.
And didn't see, was it just over the mark? Is that what it was? So Finn Wright to come right in with a goal-scoring opportunity here, one feels.
The stand rule, maybe?
Pretty technical sort of stuff, isn't it? Just a little bit of movement, and the penalty's too harsh for the crime, I feel.
Though the league were happy to go along with it this year. Got voted 8-1 or 7-1, whatever it was.
Okay, Finn Wright. Brookton Pingelly Panthers. In he comes. Kick off his boot. To the right, one behind only. 3 goals, 5. Brookton Pingelly Panthers tracing Katanning Wanderers on 4 goals, 4 here in the second term, brought to you by Campbell Beck Smart Shop.
Pretty even on Big K footy as Hanson's got the footy and is going to bring it into play. Not much happening. Not many people leading. What's Hanson going to do with the footy? He's going to go long to centre wing, I guess. And he's done that. And it's ball in dispute now, picked up by DePrill, who goes into the middle of the ground looking for Blight. It goes over his head. Wade's got a chance to run onto it. He does that. Moves the ball quickly to centre half forward. And it's gone over to Slade Green's head and been taken by Brookton Pingelly.
So, Brookton Pingelly in defence, little kick forward was good to Gray. It was at ground level though, one way then the other. Quick little hand pass, put his teammate under pressure. All sorts of pressure has broken up. And Willie Rose was the recipient of it. He got off very quickly. And now the kick on goal is a beauty for the Katanning Wanderers.
By Hammond.
By Hammond it is. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, Katanning Wanderers are 5 goals, 4. Leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 3 goals, 5. And just called to play on. And he had nobody in front of him, so a good goal scoring opportunity.
And again, it goes unnoticed, but against Slade Green's tackle to lock that ball in, and then he was a legal disposal. Started that, that's a very good goal assist by Slade Green.
Absolutely, and a contender for the All Good Refund Depot wage tackle of the day. Again, rucks go to it. Big fella Gray took full possession of it, got the hand pass over the top, but it's the Wanderers. It ends up with Lorino. Drills the kick forward. It was good fist away up there, deep in defence. And now picked up, I think, by Parsons. Around one, and he gets a long kick away. Goes down towards left half forward. Young, almost a good mark. His recovery was great. Swung it over the top to Rushton. Rushton takes possession of it. Looks inboard, goes with the kick. Couldn't find his target though. Goes back in after the ball. That was a player in Bergman for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Got some tats over him.
Just think Brookton Pingelly are relying on too few to do all the work.
So, it's in their forward line. Can they capitalise? One down by Blight. Hand pass come out towards Lorino. Shuffle the ball and over the boundary line it goes. And we will have a throw in. It's outside the attacking 50-metre arc.
Ball's going to be thrown in. It is now. Up they go. Terrible throw in. Play on's the call. It's been grabbed by Brookton Pingelly. Drop mark there. It should have been taken. Not sure who that player was. Opportunity now. Back to Brookton Pingelly. Being tackled. Play on's the call. Handball's out. Another handball back to that player Sherwood. Oh, good play by Egan to clear it. Out to Lorino. Lorino has the footy at half back. What's on offer? He's going to go long. He does. Looking for Blight. And Blight clunks a ripper.
Big fella, that was a nice capture. Got the hand pass off. Katanning Wanderers charging forward. Kick goes to right half forward flank. Brookton Pingelly, certainly in a defensive role, comes to a player towards Rushton. Can't quite rake it in. It's at ground level as tackle to the ground.
Good footy by both teams there.
Player there, which is 25, was it Wally, is it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was Wally.
Okay, ball is thrown in. Rucks to go to it again. Going to try again. Wynn's got hold of it. William Wally. Just that breeze is a little bit stronger than what we think it is, I'm sure. Again, they set themselves in the ruck. Norrie was in the ruck. Ground level was a nice little pickup and a bounce.
He's got nowhere to go.
And he's going to get tackled and lose the ball potentially. He goes out wide.
Oh, he's pinged him for holding the footy.
Yep.
This is
Just took a little bit too long.
Turnell kicks on goal, looking for... I can't pick up that player.
Looks like Tyrone Rowe.
Tyrone Rowe. His last few weeks have been very good for the Katanning Wanderers. This will give Katanning a little bit of a buffer if he can score here, Big K. I'll let you call it through, mate.
Okay, so Tyrone Rowe, and he has been in fabulous form in recent weeks. He's going for team goal number 6. So, Rowe, in he comes. Goal umpire just kicks across a bit. I think it's across the face, one behind only. Tilmart scoreboard, 5 goals, 5 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 3 goals, 5 here in the second term. Brought to you by Campbell Beck's Smart Shop. We'll touch on them again shortly. I think it's Quartermain, so it's in defence. It's a long kick, could have been from Brock, went long into the forward line, left half forward flank, around level. Nice bit of work, picked up by a player there. Tremaine Way. And now a quick kick into the forward line was excellent. Mark's been taken down there by Finn Wright again. Goes with a kick into the forward line. Jesus, come off. Big tackle down there, taken high for Mind as well.
Unlucky.
And Lucas Hull's going to come up with a free kick.
Unlucky there by Brock Greeny. To say he did everything right is most probably not right because he got penalised too high.
Well, it just took him a bit high, yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately the ball came in very quickly and rubber-chested it, but never mind.
Okay, Lucas Hull with an opportunity. And a good kick off his boot it was too. Goal on the board for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 5 goals, 5 Katanning Wanderers. 4 goals, 5 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. We're down to a 6-point ball game once again. 29.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's a 6-point ball game and just both sides very even across the ground. I just feel that Katanning Wanderers have got a little bit more scoring power.
Okay, well, there's a goal in it, second quarter. So they've both been neck and neck with each other. And certainly this centre bounce downs and that are very important.
Yeah, biggest margin's been 11 points, Kev, so it's a great game of footy.
Okay, was one down by Blight, taken out of there by a player there in Turnell. He gets the long kick on the board. It was fished it away. Fernando, quick hand pass, was excellent. Kick going forward towards Patterson. He left it behind. Willie Rowe got shoved out of the way. He's back in after the ball. Patterson was pressuring him. Now it's picked up by Green. Squared it off. It's a beautiful kick. It was too.
That is an exceptional kick by Slade Green. Most players would not lower their eyes. And then the Katanning Wanderer player has popped it through for a goal.
Yeah, Christian Egan, I think it is. So a goal on the board for the Katanning Wanderers. A quick reply, 6 goals, 5 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 4 goals, 5 here in the second term. Brought to you by Campbell Beck's Smart Shop in Katanning. Stocks ink cartridges, does laminating, picture framing, sells pure water, 15 litre bottles. Give them a call, 98214 444.
Most blokes would have just blazed away at goal then, but he used his
good vision.
Beautiful kick in too. So I've been really happy with his game today. Maybe he's got a point to prove to the selectors being left out.
Okay, so they set themselves once again back in the middle. All they went high. Norrie did win it down. Great work by Parsons. Bit of a spin, came through, kicks the ball along to the forward line, and a strong grab's been taken down there. Casey Beard for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, and perhaps a contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. That was just a good, strong mark.
Just out-muscled Brock Green. Not much Green could do. He's just too strong on that occasion.
So maybe a quick reply to the Katanning Wanderers goal. He's normally a very good kicker as Casey Green, and he has not missed. Toolmart scoreboard, 6 goals, 5 Katanning Wanderers, 5 goals, 5 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Back to a 6-point ball game.
Just goal for goal, isn't it, Gee? Incredible.
4.
So, well played by Brookton Pingelly. Got the ball out through the clearance, and then the big fella Beard, built very similar to Green, just out-muscled him a little bit, but very good mark by Casey Beard, and it will definitely be a contention for the mark of the day.
Yeah, solid little player, and played in defence in Narrogin for the Hawks.
Okay.
And in the forward line now for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. One down by Norrie again. Good pressure, good tackle in the centre of the ground. And we'll have a secondary ball up. Was one. Norrie over to Brock. Oh, a little bit too slow. He managed to get it out. Parsons was there. Tries to win the ball. Keeps it in front of him. Does well. Oh, great work by him. Gets the little kick away. Lorino, was it flew high or was it Willie Rowe?
Willie Rowe, and you'll get a free kick.
Rowe. Good commitment. Is it Sealander?
Yeah. It is Sealander.
Okay, Sealander it is. So he goes with the kick. Out in front of Lorino, hand pass, went to DePrill. I've got Diapple written down
back
here.
Back to Lorino.
And he goes forward. Keely's back on the deck. He turns, fires the long kick into the forward line, clears all and sundry. It's a foot race going backwards. Also in there, and a good hip and shoulder was a player there in green. He's tackled, almost dispossessed. Umpire lets it go. Now he says it's holding the ball.
No, he's having the ball. No, holding the ball. Yep, good call.
So free kick goes the way of the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Kick wide was good to Hughes. Lays a quick little hand pass off. Out of defence they come. Beautiful spearing kick forward. Found Ridley. Levi Ridley looks for the hand pass. Takes off now. Has a quick bounce. Hand pass is long. It was good. Kick goes long to the forward line, getting back. Beard was there. How's the bounce? Quartermain's under pressure. Comes to Beard. He's wrapped up in a good solid tackle as well from a player there in Dylan Quartermain.
Yeah, good play by Dylan Quartermain. Very rarely beaten. Does the percentage as well. Good tackle.
In the left forward pocket. Keely was in the ruck. It almost came back to him. That was the Braden Keely, not the Caleb. And ball to be thrown in.
It's going to be Gray versus Braden Keely. Ball tossed in. Gray gets it down. Quartermain working hard on the ground. Good hand pass there to, I think it was Egan. He put Chase Campbell under pressure. He's taken on 3 players. Didn't have the footy. Play on's the call. Ball's being centred in. Play on. Brookton Pingelly this way, that way. Kicks towards goal. There's Vader. What's Vader done? Pushed it right, I think, Kev.
Yeah, I think she's one behind only. Okay, so 6 goals, 5 Katanning Wanderers, 5 goals, 6 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. They're peppering away. Liam Hansen to bring that ball back in. A little kick was good. Found Turnell. Lorino offers.
It's the next kick where they've got to make better usage of.
So, Lorino goes long. Oh, great work coming through. It's still kept alive though. Kick went forward, hugs the boundary line. Great bit of work by Norrie. But a little hand pass back. They set themselves a bit of time. Fernando with the ball. He's normally a very good kick. Goes long, clears the pack and sundry. Opportunity here arises. Getting back was Keely. And his little underground pass was good to Lorino. He goes inboard.
Egan.
Was it Egan took it? One player then the other. Got his kick away. There's a 2-on-1 situation out here. Mark's been taken by Wade. He's got his little man running forward now, and Willie Rowe. Was it? No, that was Sealander. How's the bounce? It was a crooked one.
Good kick.
Kicked up. This was Chase Campbell. His kick went long. It's cleared the pack. Back of the back, 2-on-1 sort of situation. Hand pass came out. This is good work. Was it Deprill who tried to snap on the goal? Not sure. It's gone through for one behind only. Toolmart scoreboard 6 goals 6 to the Katanning Wanderers. 5 goals 6 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. It is a 5-point ball game as the kick comes in. Mark's being taken. Young sent it forward now. This time it goes to Ridley. Being very effective player.
Playing well.
One way than the other. He's always looking to lay the ball off the kick a bit wide, and it's out of bounds on the full. Little Rushton was just not quite big enough to chop it off.
We give him a wrap and the kicking lets him down.
Okay. Turnell kicks it. It's a well-weighted kick. It's a beauty.
To
Down Green. So Slade Green. Left footer, I think, goes with a weighted kick. That was great to Egan, wasn't it? And Mark's been taken. That was just a bit too easy.
And again, good use of the footy by Slade Green.
So Egan with an opportunity to kick team goal number 7 for the Wanderers.
And his third. But using the footy's like gold in country footy.
Yeah, it's just hitting the targets. In he comes. Kick. Oh.
Pushed it.
Off to the left, one behind only. 6 goals 7 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 5 goals 6. Here in the second term. Big long kick. Ridley's underneath this one. He's marked it in the centre of the ground. That was great work. He's going to go. He went to go with a long bomb. Now he's got Hull. It's going to land in front of him. How's it going to sit? Bit wonky, the big young fella by the looks of it, a bit slow. He got it out. It was a great little hand pass. And a goal opportunity here for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Goal on the board. And our kicker was number 29, which is Finn Wright. Great work, Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Toolmart scoreboard, 6 goals 7. Katanning Wanderers, 6 goals 6.
And Norwich has done a hamstring, I would suggest. He has pulled up very, very sore. And they need to make a move reasonably quickly. He is very proppy, and Brock Green will be ready to come on. But boy, they wouldn't want a quick clearance because...
Yeah, almost disappointing to see. It's unfortunate.
Stewie Norwich is very, very proppy.
Well, back to the centre they go. Caleb Keeley's in the ruck, and Norrie taps it forward, running onto his Egan. Was it broke the tackle? Very good. Drilled the kick forward. Fernando was caught behind. In front was Deprill. Got the little hand pass out. Was excellent. Good work by the Katanning Wanderers. Kick went long and forward, but down low. Mark's been taken. Could be Patterson. Goes with a kick inboard. That man, Ridley, was there. Well, thought he got his arms chopped. Play on's the call.
Gee, it looked like that, but we're going to have a ball up, centre half forward for Katanning Wanderers. Deep into the second quarter, Kev.
Yeah, it certainly is. Rucks go to it. It was missed. Ground level. Zoccolai. Bowen Zoccolai. He's had it in front of him. He's managed to pick it up in the end. Goes out wide to a player in Young. Lockie Young in defence for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, looking for the hand pass forward. It was good to Rushton. Rushton, a little kick inboard. Excellent football as they go forward now. Well-placed kick. It's going to fall short, though. Chopped off down there by Way. He cuts a swath through the back line. Hand pass over the top was excellent to Quartermain. Quartermain on his boot. Goes forward. Fernando was in front, though. He did it beautifully. Kick. He's marked the ball and wants to play on. What's he got on? He goes with a long kick. Big fella's down there. Couldn't quite complete the mark. How's his recovery? Tries to swat it out, but ground level with strong numbers. Green comes through. Was it? Used his body well, but chopped off up here by a player. Could be Ridley again. Lays that hand pass off. It was good to Wright, was it? He goes with the... No, it was to Brock. And he went bang-o on goals. And that's a beautiful goal for the Panthers. Toolmart scoreboard. 6 goals 7 to the Katanning Wanderers. 7 goals 6 it is to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers.
Yeah, Brookton Pingelly been very, very strong in the last 5 minutes. Really running the ball well. They're creating space. And again, the turnover there by Caleb Quartermain has basically resulted in that goal. You've got to hit targets. But Brookton Pingelly, to their credit, they're 11 points down. They've now worked themselves back into the game, and they're 5 points up and looking good.
Well, let's see how they finish it out. Norrie in the ruck has been winning the knocks as it goes down, coming through, putting it out there. The hand pass was Bergman. Now the kick went forward, but Katanning Wanderers there with some numbers. Quartermain it could have been, got the kick away. Chopped off up there again by Fernando. Hand pass, it went to Brock. The kick just had too much meat on it. Over the top, Ridley was there. It might come to him in the end. It did. Now he looks forward, 80 metres from goal. Pumps the long one in. Big fellas at the back. Couldn't quite read it. Couldn't quite take it. Keeley did well. It's at ground level. Hand pass comes out now, or it's shoved out towards Hull. He put it up in the air. I tell you what, he's kicked a goal. Unbelievable. I think the wind blew it through. It didn't spin in the air much at all. And a goal on the board for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, perhaps a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day, a very unusual goal. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it is now Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 8 goals, 6, leading Katanning Wanderers, 6 goals, 7.
Well, they've kicked 3 goals in as many minutes. Kevin is certainly controlling the game. Braden Keeley and Dylan Quartermain did very well there, but just not enough support. You've got players with their hands on their knees, hands on their hips. They look a little bit spent, some of the Katanning players.
Okay, Blight was in the ruck. He did win it down. Hand pass was excellent. Come through. Over the top it was. Bergman laid it out. I think it was right. Punches the ball in long. Clears them all. How is the bounce going to be? Taken by Beard. Tried to get a quick hand pass out. Great work by Way as he sort of tried to bust his way through. Over the top, Lorino. Over the ball. Brilliant work by James Lorino. His little kick forward was excellent. Mark's being taken by Hammond.
Cannell.
Oh, is it?
Hammond.
No, sorry. Correction, Hammond. Sorry.
Okay, so Hammond with the ball. He drives it long, bit of one-on-one to Prill. Could have got dealt with. Comes back to him. Tripped over at a crucial stage. Pack forms. Ball's tied up. And we'll have a whistle up, a blow up, and a throw up out on the left centre wing. Far side of the oval. Been a good second term for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. As the kick comes in now, goes long, getting back. It was a nice mark taken.
Hughes, I think.
Deep in defence. Geordie's a little bit smaller and solider. Come to Fernando. He pumps along. Hanson's got his name written on it. Just couldn't quite rake it in. Scouting around was a great little bit of work. Picked up there by Sherwood. Got the kick away forward and a good diving mark in front. Has been taken down there once again by our man in... What's his number? Was it 29?
I'm not sure. Is it Finn Wright? Does it look like
Finn?
Does
look a bit like Finn Wright, I think.
Gee, Brookton Pingelly really got their game together in the last 5 minutes. Starting to use the ball, control the ball. You control the game of footy. Certainly playing a better brand at this point. Gee, this is a huge kick, Kev.
Yeah. Half-time siren is gone. In he comes. Kick. Off his boots. Sends it. Goal, umpire. What did he signal a point, was it? Yeah, definitely only 1 point. So, on the Toolmart scoreboard, 8 goals, 7. It is the Brookton Pingelly Panthers leading the Katanning Wanderers. 6 goals, 7, a margin of some 12 points in favour of the Brookton Pingelly Panthers here in the second term. That was brought to you by Campbell Beck Smart Shop in Katanning. They stock ink cartridges, they do laminating pictures, framing, picture framing, sells pure water at 15 litre bottles. Make sure you drop in and see him at Campbell Beck Smart Shop. With me in commentary this afternoon, Daryl Sinclair, and a good half of footy sinkers. There's only 12-point margin at the end of it, and the Panthers bounced back in that second term late.
Well, they did. I reckon about the 20-minute mark of the quarter, Katanning Wanderers looked like they were going reasonably well. They held, I think, a 13-point or 11-point lead. But to turn that round now and to lead by, I think it's 11 points, really good effort by Brookton Pingelly. I love the way they moved that ball very quickly, and it caught the Katanning Wanderers players wanting a bit. Sophie's kick too didn't get a lot of it that quarter. Egan with a couple, Campbell with one, and Hammond with one. with their 6 goals. You can talk about the goal kickers for Brookton Pingelly in a minute. Better players for Katanning Wanderers. I still like Chase Campbell's game. I thought James Loreno started to get a lot of it. I've spoken about him all day with Slade Green. The way he's used the footy has been elite today. Michael Hammond's getting a fair bit of it. Liam Hanson's playing very well. But I just thought Brookton Pingelly started to control the game a bit in that last 10 minutes. Hughes is playing well for Brookton Pingelly. Shannon Fernando, Mark Vader, Levi Redley to me is pretty well best on ground. Finn Wright, and of course Nolan Bowen Zocoli is also getting plenty of the footy. So all goes well for a good second half. Kev, how did you see Brookton Pingelly's game and their goal scorers, mate?
Yeah, look, pretty much. I thought Brookton Pingelly Panthers, they've got some really talented players in there, and Levi Ridley is one of their main ball movers, creators as well. He's a skillful footballer, and he's always looking for a hand pass just to keep the team rolling along. And he had great effect in that second term. In fact, he's had a great first half as well. Looking at it, I thought Lewis Parsons done some really good things there in the second term. Fernando down deep was okay. Adam Brock is another one that's having a bit of an impact. And then number 23, Brandon Norrie. Well, I'm not sure how tall he is in that, but gee whiz, he's doing pretty well on the ruck. I thought he's won a lot of ruck knocks. So all around, as a team, they're working pretty well. The thing is, it's whatever team can put the 4 quarters together is going to win today.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the team that who makes the less mistakes. I know it's a footy, furphy, I suppose, but the way Brookton Pingelly uses the footy in the last 10 minutes, if they play that in the second half, they'll win the game of footy. Katanning Wanderers are just making too many mistakes, too many turnovers, and as I said, you've got to use the footy if you're going to win games of footy. Inside 50s, Brookton Pingelly clearly 14 to 10 in the second half. Clearances, they got on top of the clearers, it was 10 to 5. Of course, mark of the day, that bloke Beard, what a magnificent mark that was against Brookton. And the goal of the day, well, you make your own luck, a bit like Chase in the first quarter. Campbell Harley kicked it high, it went higher and it went wobbly and wibbled. It was a great goal in the end.
Yeah, well, that was Hull, and there was that young fella, and I thought it was just going to go straight up and down and land in the goal square, but the wind got it and just carried it through, and it ended up being quite a remarkable goal in that second term. So, good stuff. And there's also, we've said some of the better players, they'll be looking at coming into contention for a little bit later for Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. Of course, Price's Fabrication has been sponsoring Big K Footy for a long time. We've got their beautiful premises down there in downtown Williams, and you can always give the boys a call there if you're chasing Australian-made steel, or you need a quote on some shed fabrication on 98309 414. Peter Rundle as well, he's our season sponsor, and doing a great job, Peter, as always. And if you need to catch up with Peter, give him a call at the Narrogin office on 98811 225. Okay, Sinkers, we might take a break here, and we'll come back very soon with the third quarter very, very shortly. Back to you in the studios.
Look forward to it. Yeah.
The relationship with Great Southern Fuels started with my father 50 years ago, delivering fuel in drums back in the day, which has progressed into large tanks now. They've been very reliable and efficient on time with service.
We run a mixed farming operation here on Chapman Valley, just north of Geraldton, managing about 5,500 hectares. We've been with what is now Great Southern Fuels for in excess of 20 years. There's always challenges and situations that catch you out, and they've been really, really good at accommodating that for us.
We've been with Great Southern for 28 years now. Look, they've given us exceptional service and the price competitive. So it's wonderful.
They're a great company to work for. They're a family-owned business. They will support you and whatever is required.
I've got Alan's phone number, I've got Steve's phone number, and I know if I ring it I'll get an answer, which is really cool.
The relationship's great and the service is second to none. So I ring up and it doesn't matter if it's Saturday, Sunday or whenever I ring up, I'll have fuel. So we've never been held up or had a problem with them. So my theory is that's what I'm about. It's about service and the relationship, and it's been fantastic.
It's very important to maintain long-term customers' loyalty and give back what you can when you can.
Great Southern Fuels is one of the few companies that I've been involved with that gives so much back to the local community. We support so many different organisations and country, sporting clubs, field days, farming organisations.
We endeavour to give back. The community looked after us by dealing with us, and we just gave it back in what we could do. Footy club needs a hand, well, it's because they need a hand that you give it to, not the other way around.
When you look at how they conduct themselves in the community, they've been a great supporter of the Livestock Transporters Association. Just incredible what they do.
I do a lot for the community, which is good. And not only Lake Race either, it's right through where all these outlets are all over the state. He's been excellent with that.
We tend to sponsor major events, the Great Southern Football Carnival, Colt Carnival.
Across the board, I think sponsorships are a very important part of any community. I grew up in Lake Grace and footy was my life down there for a long time. Great Southern sponsored Lake Grace back then, and along with many other footy clubs and hockey clubs and tennis clubs. And we might not always be making a big deal out of it, but the people that get sponsored, they understand and they relate to it.
They do a lot for the town, so I can't fault them. They've been brilliant.
Great Southern Fuels have got strong values, and that shows in what they do. They walk the talk and they do what they do.
You deal with people that are there and care about your business, and these people have been absolutely wonderful.
I'm very proud of what Mum and Dad have achieved in their life and how they've structured the business, and it's all structured around our customers and looking after people and being in the right areas where we need to sell the fuel and have the support there and sponsorship. Being part of the community, even though we're not in that community, but our workers are there and that's part of us.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Rob. Big K football, Sunday afternoon, the Liberty Rural match of the day here in downtown Katanning, Quartermain Oval. And we do see the Brookton Pingelly Panthers 8 goals 7-55 leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals 7-43, a margin of 12 points in favour of the Brookton Pingelly Panthers here in the coming up the third term. Third quarter is going to be brought to you by Salty Creek Electricals, Katanning Installations, Air Conditioners, Underground Work, Underground Power, provides all commercial and residential work. Call Brett 0400 367 310. Salty Creek Electricals, there the go-to. Not far away from Bounce Down and Daryl Sinclair in company with Big K football this afternoon.
Going to be a big quarter.
It is. It's one down by Blight. They're looking to have a big term. Little hand pass came back and Brookton Pingelly going to get the kick away. Goes down in front and Young trapped it. Great smother on him though, as it was by Quartermain, and it comes back to him. Quick hand pass over the top to James Lorino, bangs on his boot, sent it forward to Keeley. It comes to him almost down in defence. Great bit of work down there in defence by Norrie it was, and he comes in with a good tackle as well. That's terrific defensive work.
Good footy by all players.
They set themselves. Keeley, big and strong, wins it down. It's open territory. Trying to come through, taken high. No umpire says it's a ball up inside the attacking 50-metre arc. And it's one down by Keeley. Beautiful. Lorino tries to lay it off to DePrill. Had the ball smothered off his boot. It came back to him. He stood up, got the hand pass out to Egan. Out of the pack. Bang! Goal on the board, Katanning Wanderers. Nice bit of work.
Egan's third. Very well worked by Chase Campbell and a few of the other big Caleb Keeley there in DePrill. Good, hard contested footy and a very good snap by Egan. His third for the day. So certainly having a good game is Egan. But that's the start Katanning Wanderers needed.
Yeah, certainly. Well, they looked like at one stage the Brookton Pingelly Panthers were going to take the ball away, but it was great work up here, I think, from Quartermain. It was a good smother. And
his second effort was also very good by Caleb Quartermain.
Yep, so that was great work. So, 6-point margin in favour of the Brookton Pingelly Panthers here on the Toolmart scoreboard. 7 goals, 7 Katanning Wanderers, 8 goals, 7 to the Panthers. Here in the third term, Quartermain Oval. Ruck set themselves again, Gray, but it was one down by Blight. Over the top was good. It was Way, I think, that got
Hammond.
it. Hammond it was that got it away.
Oh, what about his head? And that
is going to be a free kick in front of goals.
Absolutely, and that player has to be careful.
Chase Campbell.
When he's delivering a bump, because that was very, very careless. But it's Chase Campbell who's having an excellent game. Love the way he's been able to win his own footy today. So it's Chase Campbell comes in, makes no mistake, and that's a very good goal by Campbell. That's his second for today. And that's all wrapped up here at Quartermain Oval. 8 goals, 7 apiece. And Katanning Wanderers certainly started well.
A great start to the third quarter for the Wanderers. They would have got a bit of a rev up at half time. Third quarter is brought to you by Salty Creek Electricals. Katanning Installations for air conditioners, underground power, provides all commercial and residential work. Give Brett a call 0400 367 310. Back to the centre, Blight again, wins it down, comes to the back of the pack. Good pressure as charged down was Brock.
Great tackle by Jake Blight.
Big fella came through. He's got a bit of size and body about him, and it's good to see him using it. As Ruck set themselves again, Gray was there. Blight, determined, slaps it about 20 metres forward, running onto it. Was it rushed and tackled? Dispossessed. And a free kick goes the way of
Willie Rowe.
Willie Rowe, was it?
Egan was marking it.
Okay, so marking the ball was Egan. And Willie Rowe was a good little left foot kick if that was the case. Just, he looks, Sealander looks a little bit similar as well.
They do.
You spot him. Okay, so Egan with the ball. Tight angle, nice kick off his boot, just to the right. It's going to be touched through for 1 behind. Toolmart scoreboard. 8 goals, 8 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers 8 goals, 7, a margin of 1 point in favour. Ball will be brought back in. Fernando. He runs and drives a long kick out wide. Big pack forms. Fisted away, knocked to the front of the pack. Loreno was excellent. Laid it off. Turnell got it out as well. Looked like Campbell maybe sent it forward. Egan again near the boundary line.
He's got the ball on. He's got the ball on a string, hasn't he?
He's keen to get a snap on goal.
He's going to do one of these snaps, which I don't like, but that's okay. Or is he? No, he's going to go back.
Well, he's got to get lined up.
What he's going to do?
So, in the old days, once you faced like that, you used to get called to play on. Gee, did he snap it? That is unreal. What a kick on goal. Beautiful goal. He's got some great skills, has he? And that is a big contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 9 goals, 8 to the Katanning Wanderers leading Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 8 goals, 7.
And Egan's 4th goal, which puts him into a very good position to be one of the better players on the ground. He gets the ball, he uses it well. Super start. They've kicked 3 goals in about 5 minutes, I reckon, Big K.
They certainly have.
The
Christian Egan.
Challenge for Katanning Wanderers is, can they maintain it?
Okay, well, they do have the use of the breeze. It might have dropped off a little bit maybe, or maybe we shut the window, I'm not sure. That's knocked down once again. Turnell was grabbed and pulled to the ground. No, that was Hammond.
A lot of players look alike.
Oh, they do. Goes to ground level once again. Big fella got it out. Zokalai on his boot. Bounced the ball forward. Quartermain was good. Got the little hand pass back doors. Kick came out. A good long one out of the fence. In front was Campbell. Comes to Norrie under pressure. Hand pass over the top. All sorts of pressure going on. Vader tried to get it out. Now it's taken off him. It's ended up with Egan again. Tried to drill it forward to...
Oh, he's got to get a free kick. He was taken very, very recklessly around the chops.
Okay, so...
Meaning the head.
Bit of a whack to the head, and Sophie's coming up with the free kick for the Katanning Wanderers, who are on fire here early in the third term.
Oh, very good play by Way. Then again, Chase Campbell made a contest, as did Egan, with good usage.
Okay, so this player, Noah Sophie, and he comes.
Kicked another one
off his boot, straight through the middle.
Well, there's a blue behind play.
Okay, goal on the board for the Katanning Wanderers. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 10 goals, 8 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 8 goals, 7. A great first term. Sorry, great third term here. Start by the Katanning Wanderers.
Not sure what happened off the ball.
Might still be hooking into it here, I'm not sure.
They're not going to send both those blokes off, are they?
I reckon they will. Well, they're both crashing into each other and wouldn't stop, so they both need to go. Well, we'll just wait and see, definitely.
How do you send one off and not the other?
Not send the other one off.
When 23 was clearly the aggressor.
Yeah, I think he's telling him he's going.
I can never understand that.
Okay, so interesting. 23
was clearly the aggressor, and you send both players off, and the job's done.
68 plays 55. Oh, now he's getting sent off.
Is he getting sent off? Well, why is he arguing with him then?
Exactly.
If you're going to argue with him, you then flick a red.
I'm not sure whether he did flick a red, I'm not sure.
I think he just let him go off one at a time, actually.
Or maybe you separate them, yeah. Well, that's fair enough. Fair enough, I think, Big Kev. They're both in it. They're both pushing and shoving.
Yeah.
Both go and have a rest.
Yeah. Okay,
Get back onto the footy, yeah.
Rucks goes to it. Blight again was strong. Chopped off by Levi. As he goes along with the kick, it was good, almost a mark taken down there. Shoving the back almost. Umpire says no. Play on. I'll have a ball up. Levi
Put that
Ridley.
in, just put our players number 13, Keely.
Up towards centre half forward for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Gray was strong, thumped the ball forward. Pack forms. It's inside their attacking 50-metre arc. It's a bit of a scramble fest. Hand pass came out. It ends up with Loreno. Under pressure. Bangs it forward. Quartermain was there. Also working really hard was Schilling. Got the hand pass over the top to Brock, I think it was. Set the long kick into the forward line. Pack forms. No mark taken. Ground level. Kicked up and a high kick comes out underneath. It was Parsons.
Got to lower your eyes.
And Parsons marks it on his chest. Too far out to score, one would suggest. Outside the 50-metre arc. Very congested in that forward line. Not too many options. That goes with a short kick. And Ridley, I think it is, offered a beautiful little lead. He's marked the ball. Very important player for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Levi Ridley.
Played a good first half.
And the goal scoring opportunity.
Wanderers have come out firing, but can Ridley stem the flow?
Any paces. Normally a pretty good kick too. Good long kick to the right maybe. One behind only. Hit the post.
I thought it hit the post, Kev.
8 goals, 8 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Trailing the Katanning Wanderers and looking down the field. Ball's already moved very quickly down the field. In front and taken by Hammond. Hammond turns, thumps it, goes a long one in. Off the back of the pack, read beautifully, quick hand pass, over the top, sets it up to Prill, hand pass out wide to Rowe, was it?
Yes.
And Rowe, left footer, tight angle, beautiful kick on goal it was. Goal on the board, Katanning Wanderers, that was brilliant football. Dilmart scoreboard, 11 goals, 8 to the Katanning Wanderers leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 8 goals, 8.
Is it Willie Rowe?
What's it, that or Sealander?
Yeah, Willie Rowe.
Okay, 3.
Sealander's not on there.
18-point margin it's blowing out to.
Yeah, Sealander's not there, number 14.
As the ball works its way back to the middle.
5-goal quarter so far, the way they moved the ball beautifully then through the corridor and some pretty good footy by Katanning Wanderers. Lead out to 18 points, as you say.
Okay, Rucks go to it. Blight maybe. Ground level, trying to crash his way through.
I tell you, I don't know what Blight had for afternoon tea, but he's come out firing. Won that knock again.
Certainly on top. Ends up Kerno, was it? No, that was Hammond again. And which way is he signalling?
He's penalised him for holding the ball.
Holding the ball, okay. And Ridley to come up with a free kick. Levi Ridley. Goes with a short one. Found the big fella in grey. Certainly a big fella. Whoops, just going to hang in the air. Got crashed into, and the free kick's going to come up.
Yep.
All the Brookton Pingelly
look like a free
Panthers.
kick from here.
Looks like a player. I don't think it's Norrie. 20.
He's 20-something.
I thought it said 23, but it's not. Call the player G. Just miskicked it. Went along the ground. Now it's floating loose at ground level in the forward line for the Panthers. Quick kick out of defence.
Sealander.
Sees the ball go long. Oh, it's a beautiful mark taken out there.
Sealander now.
That's Willie Rowe with the ball or Sealander?
Other way round.
Well, it's hard to tell.
Rowe kicked it to Sealander.
Okay, Tyron Rowe squares it up. Taken by Egan. Has one bounce. Spears the pass in down low. Sophie couldn't tick it up. It's waiting out for it was Quartermain. It's a bit of a battle going in there, and the umpire blows his whistle and says we have a ball up. It's about 35 to 40 metres out from the Katanning Wanderers' goal. They set themselves. Parson went in the ruck to Sophie. Coming through hard. It was great work. Flicked out wide. Nice pick up by Young.
Oh, good pressure.
Under pressure. He got the kick away. Bit of body work. Couldn't complete the mark. Brookton Pingelly player, 27. 11th came for a Sherwood, laid it off. And involved
good
there
tackle
was
by
Bergman.
Caleb Quartermain. Outstanding
right.
tackle.
And a big contender for the All Good Refund Depot wage and tackle of the day. Quartermain with the ball.
He was on his hands and knees, and somehow he retained him in the tackle. Kick short to Rowe. And Rowe, I think, will go back. He obviously thinks he's too far out for to score. But he's saying, I'm going long. And they'll need a big grab in the goal square. Rowe to kick on goal. Kicks on goal now. Puts it up. Oh, where are the smalls? Ball's been cleared by Brock. Kick short. It's going to be... We're going to have it still in play. Still in Quartermain. It's a lasso. It's Quartermain. We're going to have a consult. Quartermain grabs the footy. Bit of confusion. Arms are going everywhere. Callum, just kick the ball, Caleb. No, I don't either. Quartermain kicks towards full forward. Going back as Brookton Pidgley takes a strong mark.
In defence, Brookton Pingelly kick forward was good. Mark's been taken by Sherwood. Another little kick forward was good to right. He charges, takes a few steps, runs forward, goes with the long kick. Wow, it was a hip and shoulder. Was it a tackle?
I didn't think so.
Thought it might have been play on.
Hammond kicks towards full forward. There's a big fella in Soapy. He's 45 metres out, right in front of us. Going to take a good kick, Kev.
Yeah, it certainly is.
It's on again behind play. Brookton Pingelly and Katanning players be best just to play footy. It's Soapy, former Perth amateur, state representative. Kicks on goal. I can't see it, Kev.
No, she's sprayed to the right. He's got certainly a lot of depth in his kick. One behind only. 11 goals, 9 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 8 goals, 8 here in the third term. Bit of a fiery third term as well. Kick coming to Brock. He's marked it in the back pocket for the Panthers. Goes with a little kick forward. It was good to Bergman. He goes back to Fernando, keeping possession of it, the Panthers. Very quickly onto his boots. He sends it forward. Mark's been taken there. Could be, not sure, 50 metres anyway. They've got... Wasn't sure if it was Ridley or... No, it's 12, which is Mark Vader. Vader with the ball. 50 metres down the field, an opportunity to go forward. Panthers, little kick forward. Excellent. Bergman turns. Kick was long, strong and good. Mark's been taken up there. Player in. A solid little fella.
Sealander's got to be better than that under the new law. He knows he can't be in the area.
Okay, so Lockie Young. I think he's a left footer from memory. And it would take a pretty damn good kick from there.
He's kicking on 50 to 55 out.
And he comes, thumps it.
Jeez, he's had a crack.
Nice long kick. It's across the face. Almost to Mark. Take it in the goal square. But it's gone through for one behind only. Was it? Or not? Yep. 11 goals 9 to 8 goals 9. Still an 18-point margin. As it comes down the field. Big long kick, flying high. Was Sealander, was it? Involved. Good tackle under pressure.
Another great tackle.
Says no, we'll have a ball up.
Gee, the tackling of Katanning Wanderers has been very good today, Big Kev.
Been a good bit of pressure put on out there.
Particularly by the forwards.
Soapy in front. Wins it down. Tyron Rowe. Oh, lucky to get away with that one. Hand pass when Parsons was it over the top. And it's gone out of bounds. And we will have a throw in just forward of right half forward flank for the Katanning Wanderers. Right in front of the commentary box. Grandstand side. Rucks go to it. Parsons, no, it was in the ruck, not forward, running onto it was Campbell. Wrapped up in a good strong tackle as well. Kick comes out of defence, a bit of a wobbly one. Zoccolai was leading in the race for the ball. Quartermain met it and took the ball out of bounds.
Good play, Caleb. Quartermain prepared to absorb the tackle.
Throw in almost in front of the commentary box again, right on half forward flank region. Blight almost won it down, socket off the ground by Sherwood. It went forward with some numbers. Loreno was good. Hand pass. Egan over the top to no one in particular. Chopped off down there by Ridley. Stolen as I went through was Finn Wright. His kick was long to the forward line. Katanning Wanderers have the numbers there, but scouting around was good. Goes now to Hull. Hull over the top under pressure. Tried to get the hand pass. So I come back to him. And ball's been taken off him, wheeling around, drilling the kick in. And a beautiful mark's been taken. And a nice bit of play in the end for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. And just looking at that player, waiting for him to turn.
Katanning just didn't have the numbers there. It was only left to Carey and Brock Green to take on 3 players.
Okay, Finn Wright to try and claw a goal back for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers.
I've liked his game today, Kev.
Yeah, it goes pretty good. So Finn Wright, certainly within goal scoring range. Any paces. Off his boot, terrible kick. Across the face, no mark taken, it's just gone out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in deep in the right. No, out of bounds on the full, they're saying now. Is that right?
I don't know. I know we're having a throw in.
It's a throw in. Okay, so ball thrown in. It was one down by the big fella in grey. To no one in particular, umpire blows the whistle.
It was going nowhere.
And we'll have a ball up once again. Gray wins it down, trying to bust his way through. He's just taken high almost, but umpire says no. That was Levi Ridley. Certainly James Loreno had him wrapped up as well. Comes to Liam Hanson, he tries. Sherwood tries to go through. Came out and stolen. And a little kick goes out wide. Hull's leading in the race for the ball. Young player by the looks of him. Tall young player.
Is that a Lasso? No.
And it's gone out of bounds for a throw in the left full forward pocket region for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Having a little bit of trouble trying to get a goal on the board here in the third term. It clears the pack. Hanson was there and whistle on play. Free kick. No, ball up. I'm not sure what's going on.
I think he's penalised Hanson because he wasn't the ruckman with the throw-in.
Okay.
Which is correct.
Righto, well Finn Wright gets another opportunity. Let's see if he can do better than his previous kick on goal. In he comes. This time looks better, but I still think he's across the face. On the Toolmart scoreboard.
It's interesting they've got Caleb Quartermain off the ground. He's had an outstanding third quarter.
11 goals, 9 Katanning Wanderers, 8 goals, 10 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Lorena was good. Little kick forward was excellent. Come to Green. He goes forward once again to Turnell, I should say. Goes with that long kick.
Oh, he did well.
That was great. Bit of body work by Bailey Parsons.
Yes.
Contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. The ball's gone towards centre half forward region for the Katanning Wanderers.
A wonderful play by Chase Campbell. He read that kick off the boot and then mowed down that player. Great work rate.
Ball will be thrown up at centre half forward region for the Wanderers. Hammond quickly onto his boot, sent the ball forward. Bergman runs onto it. He kicks it out wide. It was a good effort. Found Ridley. Levi Ridley. It's a well-weighted kick as he went forward and found the big fella in grey. The ruckman. He wants to switch play. Nice kick too it was. Found a player in Hughes. He signals forward, tries to go with a long kick.
For Caleb.
He's got Young in front and Young marks the ball.
How long's Carey got?
So Young is driven long coming out. There's a nice mark in front. Taken there by Wright, I think.
He can go back on.
He swung it off to Brock. Brock on his boot.
Caleb, he can go back on.
Quick hand pass.
He can go back on.
And he tried to find a target in the forward line. He might have been better off having a shot on goal. The ball is tied up in the goal square, and we're going to have a ball up. Gee, he probably would have been better off just trying to bang away and try and kick a goal. Blight knocked through. Hull leading in the race for the ball. Trouble getting down low. Green was there. Brock Green. He was bundled out of the way. It's kept alive. Zoccolai, Noah Bowen Zoccolai across the face of goal. And now out of the fence, Fernando leading in the race for the ball. Getting across there was Chase Campbell. It flicks out, comes to player there in Hammond. He goes back doors. Loreno back to Hammond. Hammond goes long, open territory at centre half forward. Running onto it was DePrill. He was tackled, dispossessed. Great work trying to come through and get it out was Vader. It's ended up the Brookton Pingelly Panthers team has held up. Rushton picks the ball up. He gets his boot into the ball. He sends it long near the boundary.
I think it's out. It's still in.
Still going off the ground. It's socket forward. Luck's a fortune here. Little hand pass went out. Ends up with a player in Ridley. Ridley's punched the ball long. He's found a target. He couldn't dig it up. Ground level, big grey. And now he's left behind. The kick came out very quickly. It's at centre half forward region. A quick little hand pass went to Zoccolai. He's tackled. Pulled to the ground, holding the ball, says the umpire.
It was a long way down for that big forward of Brookton Pingelly, wasn't it?
Just couldn't get there.
Poor fella.
And looks like Reno might have come up with a free kick.
Yeah, for holding the ball.
Keely.
These next 5 minutes are crucial because Brookton Pingelly look like they're about to have a real hot go like they did in that second quarter.
Okay. And a bit of a bounce. Is it Campbell? Put the afterburners on, Tremaine Way. And in front, that was a nice effort and a really good mark to Mark Vader, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Vader, little kick forward was good, found Ridley. Levi Ridley swings the hand pass over the top, he wants it back again, that's great work. Runs into a brick wall though. Goes back in after the ball, fires another hand pass out, it was partially smothered as well. Solid tackle went on. Campbell come in with a solid tackle.
Gee, Campbell's tackling today has been ferocious.
And Sherwood, last man to get up off the ground. Salty Creek Electrical sponsoring the third term. 0400 367 310. Give Brett a call. Air conditionings, underground power, you name it. Keely takes possession of it. Umpire says we'll go again. It's about 65 metres from the Katanning Wanderers' goal. Sherwood from the side, banged away by Vader. Quick little hand pass goes up, pops out wide. Running after it was Rowe. It was a nice pick up. How's the kick? Went forward to Soapy. It was a nice gather. One way then the other by the big man, twisting and turning. They might run out of time, but is it impossible? Snap on goal. And it's one behind only. Would have been a miracle goal had he got it. On the Tilmart scoreboard, Katanning Wanderers 11 goals 10, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers 8 goals 10, a margin of some 18 points in favour of the Katanning Wanderers going into the last quarter here in downtown Katanning, Quartermain Oval. With me in commentary this afternoon, Daryl Sinclair. Sinkers, pretty good third quarter for the Katanning Wanderers.
Oh, absolutely. They came out firing. They kicked 3 very quick goals, mainly off the boot of Egan with 2 that quarter to give him 4 for the match. Campbell kicked a great goal to give him 2 for the match. Soapy took a good mark in the goal square and finished off to give him his 3. And Willie Rose snapped a beauty for 1. So they lead by 17 points. I don't think it's a match-winning lead at the moment. Brookton Pingelly, I thought, started to control the game again in the last 5 minutes. But in terms of inside 50, Katanning dominated inside 50s early, but then Brookton Pingelly started to get a bit of the footy back late. Clearances 7-3. I thought those Katanning Wanderers clearly used the footy from clearances a lot better than Brookton Pingelly that quarter. But we're all set for a magnificent last quarter. We've got Katanning with it was a 4-goal quarter to Brookton Pingelly didn't kick a goal. So they can't afford to rest on their laurels, Katanning Wanderers. I still think this game's got a long way from being over, Kev.
Yeah, last quarter is going to be a challenge for both teams, I think. It's been a pretty intense game and pretty physical, pretty tough work going on. So who's got the legs in the last quarter is going to be Very, very important. I want to thank Salty Creek Electricals for sponsoring that third term. As I said, they provide all commercial and residential work as well. Give Brett a call on 0400 367 310. At this time of the day as well, we look at Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award, which is coming up, and certainly a few players putting their hands up for contention of that. And so far there's been sort of a nice three-quarter efforts. Young Caleb Quartermain's certainly been playing a very solid game in defence for the Katanning Wanderers.
Oh, look, and Chase Campbell in the forward line's tackling has been tremendous. It's been a pretty consistent effort across the board for Katanning Wanderers. Normally we're used to, Loreno clearly being the best player. Hasn't been like that today.
No.
There's been Tennell, as you mentioned, Quartermain, you've mentioned Campbell, Michael Hammond. So well spread.
Egan's certainly played well.
Egan with 4, that's right. And of course Sophie with 3. So very hard to pick best players. And same for the same, I reckon, for Brookton Pingelly. I'm obviously not as familiar with Brookton Pingelly as what I am Katanning Wanderers, but nonetheless, Hughes, Fernando, Parsons, Vader, Ridley. I like Ridley's game, and I think Finn Wright, and of course Zockerly. That's what I'm going to call him anyway. Have all played pretty good football, Big K.
Yeah, certainly have. And Levi Ridley, number 19, has certainly been a very, very impressive game so far today as well. Okay, big opportunity for either team coming into the last quarter to step up and do something about winning this game of football. This little segment brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA, our season sponsor. Doing a great job, Peter. If you need to speak to him, give him a call at the Narrogin office on 98811225. It is the Liberty Rural Match of the day, and Kelvin Andrews is the man there. They've got great price fuel all through the Great Southern region, and they are an agent for Shell products and lubricants. 0488678018 to get hold of Kelvin.
And Kev, we didn't speak about it pre-game, but really the loser of this game is going to find it very difficult to play finals footy.
Okay, so there's a lot of importance on it.
Well, absolutely, because when you look at the imbalance of the comp with, Narrogin playing very good football, Wickerpin and Cookrun, you would think those three are going to finish 1, 2, 3. Who's going to finish 4th? Maybe it's one of these teams, and if you lose, it's going to make it extremely difficult.
Yeah, certainly. So, got to make every post a winner, each side, and at the moment there's an 18-point advantage to the Katanning Wanderers going into the last quarter. So, we're up for a good game to finish out. The game is there, and the Wanderers have got to defend their lead, and of course Brookton Pingelly have to try and get some goals on the board. Last quarter is going to be brought to you by Katanning Travel Centre. For all your travel bookings, prompt and friendly service, call Andrew Pritchard, 98212 340. Great to see Andrew back on board. With,
yes, and if you're following the AFL, Sydney have done it again. They've come from behind to win in the last seconds of the game to beat St Kilda by 2 points.
Oh, wow. Okay, siren sounds to commence the last quarter, and they fly high. Norrie was in the ruck, taken there by Hammond. Quickly on his boot, sends Katanning Wanderers forward. Up there was DePrill, tries to run onto the ball, keeps knocking it forward. They've gained a lot of momentum. Chopped off out there by Hughes. Sends the ball. How's the bounce? Over the top. It's in the centre of the ground, taken by Keeley. He wheels around. He's got a target out wide. It was good. And found that player out there in Rowe. And Rowe, I was waiting to try and see his number. Liam Hansen has come up from defence. Good running. Drives the ball long. Soapy was shoved out of the way. Clears the pack, and over the boundary line we'll have a throw in deep in the left full forward pocket for the Wanderers.
It's funny.
Ball to be thrown in. The Brookton Pingelly Panthers with some work to do. No one touches the ball. They might have to throw it in again, I think. A lot of boundary umpires have a lot of troubles throwing this ball in. Quite regularly we see it. This time, ground level, it flicks out. It's near the square. They're under a bit of pressure here. He's going to get pinged. Oh,
he's lucky.
I thought he might go because he dragged it in.
Very lucky.
So, a ball up once again. Only metres out of the Katanning goal. Taken by Lorino, and he's taken high, and he's going to get a free kick in front of goals. Well, it's going to be pretty hard to bounce back from, but James Lorino.
Oh, this big kick, this.
And he's only 10 metres out. Big opportunity to go 24 points up. And he comes. Drives it long and home and straight through the middle. Toolmart scoreboard. Katanning Wanderers go to 12 goals 10. 82 leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 8 goals 10, 58. A margin of some 24 points.
Yeah, look, good start there by Katanning Wanderers. I didn't see the high tackle, long way away. You had your binocs on it, and James Lorino finished it off. Been really impressed with James Lorino's second half, but out to 24 points, that's going to make it hard for Brookton Pingelly.
Certainly is. So we've got the ball back to the middle. Rucks go to it. Norrie's done really well. He's taken full possession. Drilled it out. How's the bounce? In front, taken by Sherwood. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire blows the whistle. And we will have a ball up as inside the attacking 50-metre arc.
Good tackle by Wally, William Wally.
Rucks go to it. Keeley wins it. We're going to go again. Lorino was wrapped up in a strong tackle. Keeley Norrie wins it down long. Wally quick hand pass out to James Lorino. Out of defence he goes. Kick was long. Lewis Parsons was a good fly, ground level. Beautiful hands from Egan over the top. Set up a player in Quartermain who drove it long. There was Soapy, couldn't quite mark the ball. Ground level, Hughes gets it out wide. Bailey Parsons is there. He goes in after the ball. Now he's tackled. The player lets it go. And
good play by Sealander.
We'll have a ball up. It's in the right full forward pocket, region 4, the Katanning Wanderers. Upset themselves. Blight won it down, stolen by Parsons. Quickly on his boot, sent it forward. Ridley was underneath it, marks the ball. He's out towards the left centre wing. His little kick was okay. Found a good target there in Kynan Collard.
He's been quiet.
Collard with the ball, places it excellently. Vader's marked the ball now. 70 or 80 metres from home. Lays the hand pass off wide. Running into, coming through was our man in Finn. Oh, kicked it to the left. But that was a great effort. Can't get his surname at the moment. And anyway,
no, I reckon it's Finn O'Reilly.
Yeah, Finn. That's what I'm looking for. I got the Finn, but I couldn't get the O'Reilly out. So it's 8 goals 11.
So this is
the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 12 goals 10.
Brock Green to bring the ball into play. Goes wide, far side of the ground. They go up high. No mark there. Ball on the deck. Good play by Lorino to Keeley, to Tunnell, to Egan, who's been good all day. Picked up there. No, clearly again back to, not sure who that was. Being penalised holding the ball. And it's going to be cleared by Brookton Pingelly.
Okay, Parsons with the ball. Lewis goes with a long kick into the forward line from the side. Big fly to the left. It was taken by Bergman. Went forward. Sherman almost marked it, but it spilled out. Coming out was Wally. Little kick forward was good. Mark has been taken there by Willie Rowe. Gee whiz. Identical twins. He goes to Tyron Rowe. It was over his head. They've got the numbers back there, and getting back was right, Finn right, one way than the other, under pressure. The kick was okay. There is a few of them there. Quick little hand pass over the top by Ridley. Might come back to him. Coming through was Hanson. Ridley's run into a bit of trouble now. No opportunity, though, and umpire calls correctly. Never had an opportunity.
Not sure he had prior.
No.
Katanning bench, not happy.
And they set themselves again. Rucks go to it. Keeley won it down. Caleb Keeley go back after the ball. He's wrapped up in a very big tackle. That's a good tackle.
Oh, he was lucky just quietly.
Well, probably 50-50, wasn't it?
Correct.
So it's inside the attacking 50-metre arc. Keeley won it down. Turnell was there. Great bit of work. Gee, Levi. Ridley, geez, that was great effort. A goal would have been fantastic then, but it went through, tumbled through for one behind. Toolmart scoreboard, 12 goals, 10. Katanning Wanderers, 8 goals, 12.
Brookton Pingelly are pressing. Keely's bringing the ball into play. Quartermain's got a chance, runs onto it. Oh, good tackle. I think that's going to be holding the footy. No, play on.
Unreal.
Goodness me, back to Quartermain. Handballs it out to Depreel. Depreel this way, that way, gets around 4 players. Wobbly old kick into the middle of the ground away. Oh, Wade's done well to take that mark.
A good mark, good contender for Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Goes long and forward. Sealander was there, put some pressure on. Broken up by Brookton Pingelly though. The kick forward was good. On the end of it, I think it was Young, the little left footer, goes forward to Casey Beard.
Gee, great tackle by Way.
And it's all tied up out there.
And it verged on a dangerous tackle, I reckon. But we're going to throw it up. I feel Brookton Pingelly are pressing. Okay?
They're having a crack anyway. Yeah. Rucks just set themselves. It was over the top. Casey Beard was in the van, runs on a quick hand pass. Was slippery and good. Ridley snapped on goal. It's gone through for one behind only. 8 goals, 13.
They've had a couple of opportunities to score. Margins 21 points. They've been playing 7.5 minutes. And it's going to be Hanson to bring the ball into play. But I feel Brookton Pingelly is going to be their last roll of the dice. They need to get a bit of scoreboard pressure. Hanson brings it in and finds Turnell at half-back. Turnell's going to go out wide and find, I think it's Way with pace, and he's gone long to centre half forward. Quartermain goes up and takes a very good mark.
Good grab by Caleb Quartermain. Quickly, Lorino cruises past, swinging the hand pass right over the top. It's setting up beautifully. It ends up with Sealander. Bang on goal. And goal on the board for the Katanning Wanderers. That was brilliant play out of defence. Coast to coast on the Toolmart scoreboard. 13 goals, 10 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 8 goals, 13 here in the last quarter, which is brought to you by Katanning Travel Centre. For all your travel bookings, give Andrew a call. 98212 can thoroughly recommend them.
That transition of play then is as good as football, as Katanning Wanderers have played for a long, long time. Ball didn't catch the deck. Caleb Quartermain did very well at centre forward. Then to use his vision to give it to Lorino, and Sealander finished off. Great footy. Margins now out to 27 points. I'm not prepared to call it, but it's getting close. Brookton Pingelly need to get a couple of goals quickly.
Yeah, they've been unlucky. They've been trying. Norrie's in the ruck. I'm surprised how high he can leap and winning the ball. It's momentum seeing the ball go forward to centre half forward for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. A whistle on play.
Well, given Brookton Pingelly haven't kicked a goal since half time, they need 6 to win.
Okay, so Blight in the ruck, bit of bulldozing going on. No one touches the ball. Ridley read it beautifully. Big long kick into the forward line. He's just been off target though, and someone's going to get a free kick in the forward line.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And that's the big fella.
Big grade, but he's going to have to be lined up a long way. Yes, he's got to be lined up a lot better than that. Yeah, good umpiring. Yeah, free kick was always on.
Yeah, Ridley's had about 3 or 4 shots in the last 5 minutes on goal.
Yes, he has.
And he's just kicked behinds.
He's just about best on ground for me.
He's very close, yeah. No, he's a good player. Well, the big fella Gray, he wants to have a bit of a snap. And off his boot, it looks good from here. I think there's a goal on the board for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. He's trying to breathe a bit of life back into the game. 13 goals, 10 Katanning Wanderers. 9 goals, 13 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Brings it back to 21 points.
Well, look, and in the modern game, 4 goals in 15 minutes. There's still plenty of time. It's whether they can move the ball quickly. Ridley certainly getting enough of the footy, just perhaps not finishing off as much as he would like. But yeah, we're back into the middle of the ground. Going to be exciting 15 minutes, Kev.
Certainly is. Rucks set themselves once again. Norrie over the top, wins it forward. Can they make something of it? Getting out there, leading the race was Zoccolai. Quartermain did well. shoved the ball forward. Nice little pick up by Ridley, I think it was. No, that's him there now. One way, then the other. Then got
On
tripped.
the ball.
And it should be a free kick for a trip first.
You called it, yep. You've got your binocs.
Oh, I didn't actually.
He put me under the bus.
So the ball went along into the forward line. Good bit of work down there. Mark's been taken, popped out. Running on it was Bergman. One way, then the other. Hansen has got him covered. Goes with the kick. It was good to Sherwood. Couldn't quite complete the mark. Great bit of work in there as Wade was involved. Kicked forward. Getting back was Rowe in the goal square. Goes for a cheeky bounce. Good pressure was applied to him. Now it goes forward. Tyron Rowe takes possession of the ball. He's tackled by Jay Quartermain. Under pressure. Ball's not kept alive. It's popped out inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Good pressure football.
Great football. Really good chase to run down Willie Rowe. Not many people do that.
Absolutely. I think it was young Rushton or might have been Young. Okay, James Lorino was excellent. Got the ball out. Rowe coming out. Sealander. He was grabbed. Tyron Rowe, good clever kick, went around the corner. There was DePrill. Good pressure, good tackle on Norrie. Hand pass went out. Lewis Parsons left it behind. Nice pick up down there by Zokalai. He goes backwards with the hand. Oh, hand and great smother it was.
By Sealander.
Sealander did it with the orange boots.
Game on, Kev. Game on. Brookton Pingelly have certainly got their intensity up.
And plenty of pressure going on from both teams. 21-point margin that the Brookton Pingelly Panthers need to make up. Oh, it's too low. You're going to have to try again. Come in a bit further, love. Well, it looked like a love.
I'm not sure it is.
I don't think it is. Okay. Threw it like a love. Ball's thrown in. Knocked forward. Taken by Ridley. Quick hand pass. Out. Kick goes forward once again. And Dylan Quartermain read it beautifully. Marked it on his chest. Holds up the defence for the Katanning Wanderers. His little kick forward. Found its target as well. Tyron Rowe.
Well weighted.
Rowe with the ball. Green offers way out wide. Rowe goes with a long kick. Keeley was
he's clunked it. Jake Blight.
That's a great mark too. A contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Oh, a bit of a challenge happening out here. Great bit of work. Met it beautifully and has a bounce out of defence. Was it Parsons? I think it was. Might have been Bailey. Over the top to Sherwood. Sherman goes with a long kick. Club it all. Will it bounce through? Very close, but taken through. As it's gone through for one behind. That's 9 goals, 14.
The Panthers are coming. Kev.
Trailing the Wanderers, 13 goals, 10.
The Panthers are coming.
Yeah, well, they're hanging in there. They need a goal or two very quickly.
So it's Hansen. He's going to go long, out to centre wing. Chance for Brock Green. Got to push in the back. Not paid. Was by the other umpire. And Brock Green is going to steady things down. They've got to play to win, though, Katanning Wanderers. They can't afford to go in their shell.
Green with the ball. Goes with the long kick out wide. In front, Fernando knocked it down. Lorino was there. Receives the hand pass. And a quick kick out of the pack goes forward. Getting back. Mark's being taken in defence by the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Could be Vader. Goes with a well-placed kick, but missed its target. It's going to be a free kick.
Yeah,
going to go to Lorino.
That's pretty reckless. Lorino's second half's been outstanding.
Very, very good. James Lorino goes wide. Sealander, nice positioning, marks the ball. He's on right centre wing. Goes with a well-placed little kick forward. Mark's been taken there.
Turnell.
By Turnell. And Turnell with his kick forward, excellent, over the top. Taken by Keeley, was it? Drove the ball long, and a big mark by Blight in the forward line.
Gee.
Okay, and he goes with the kick. Well, he's wasted it really.
This is Egan.
Hang on.
Egan to wrap it up.
Nap on the goal's gone to the right. Would have been a nice goal that he kicked it. 13 goals, 11 to the Katanning Wanderers, leading the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. 9 goals, 14. Back to a 21-point margin. Kick came in down low. Geez, coughed it up. I think Ridley's run into a bit of a brick wall and holding the ball And a good tackle it was, a strong tackle on him. That was on Bailey Parsons. And James Lorino, a contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagen tackle of the day. Wally goes with the kick forward, can't quite mark it. Might have been Turnell.
Egan.
It goes out wide now to Egan. Egan just steadily places it forward. Bit of a shove out. Play on's the call. With the numbers, Brookton Pingelly Panthers dive on the ground. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up. I think it's the time's just about come and gone, I think.
Well, and I think Katanning need one to be safe.
Well, it's in the right end for them, that's for sure. At ground level, ball's tied up once again, but pretty hectic and pretty wild in there.
Been playing 17 minutes.
Again, over the top. Slap down. Turnell tackled dispossessed. And holding the ball, says the umpire. Free kick goes the way. Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Goes long. It's a good kick too. Found his target out on left half forward. Long kick into the forward line. Bergman, well, he used his body well. He's taken the mark. On with the job. Squares it up to the big fella and he's marked it. Gray in front of goals. Well, he lays it off. Right, I've rushed it a little bit. Gee, it's a bit of a cock up, to be honest. And Blake Green
to Way, one bounce, two bounces. He'll take it. No, he's going to go long to half forward, looking for Turnell, and Turnell's taken a very good mark. He quickly plays on, looking for Big Keeley, and he got chopped. He's a long way from home. Kicks towards full forward. Oh, he's overran it, that Brookton Pingelly player. It's picked up by... Not sure who that player was, but it's away to the right for a point. 13-12.
Plays 9 goals, 14 Brookton Pingelly Panthers.
22 points.
22-point margin.
4 goals. Plenty of time to go.
Fernando, how's the little chip kick out? Was pretty good. He found Lewis Parsons. Parsons goes with a short kick. It was good. Bergman. Oh,
great smother by Sealander.
Okay, he's pulled out of the way. Play on now. Great turnover. Katanning Wanderers. Can they make something of it though? Now it comes back to Bergman, who originally started out with the ball. He might cough it up because down low Keeley has taken the mark. He's had the ball smothered as well. Comes to Sherwood. Sherwood runs forward. The kick's not accurate. Went for Hull. Tumbles through. Out comes Dylan Quartermain. It was a good pick up by him. Little kick forward. Young crashes late. But in front, Tyron Rowe stood his ground. It was a good, strong mark by Tyron Rowe.
And good composure by Dylan Quartermain.
Yeah, goes long with the kick. It was excellent. Found Way. Way just pops it out wide to Wally. It bounces up for him. He wheels around right centre wing. His little kick forward was great. Found his target in the forward line in Rowe.
Gee, I thought that was pretty reckless. It can't be Sealander because Sealander's in front of us.
Chase Campbell.
Oh, Chase Campbell, is it? Okay.
How long to play? 5.5 minutes to play.
And he goes with a little kick forward. Zoan Bokalai. Well, he takes on all comers. Did really well. Got the hand pass out. Now Patterson smothered off his boot. Ground level once again. It's tied up around the centre half forward region for the Katanning Wanderers. Playing of numbers, umpire blows the wall.
I reckon I've seen 7 smothers in 3 minutes.
Definitely, yes. Pressure's come right on.
Yeah, brilliant by both sides. Brilliant.
Last quarter brought to you by Katanning Travel Centre. Make sure you call in and check the guys out if you're thinking about going anywhere at all. Ridley got the hand pass out, goes wide to Young. Lockie Young with the ball, pops it out. Was a good kick, found his target and Parsons. Parsons draws the man over the top to Bergman. He drives it in. It was a good kick, didn't quite find its target though. Sherwood picks it up, he's outside 50. Unleashes with a big kick, it's just off target. 9 goals, 15.
Gee, they've had their opportunities.
Panthers. As the ball brought back to Liam Hansen to kick out. They're just not. They've had opportunities. They're just not kicking goals. They're just under pressure on the kick.
Yeah, spot on.
Hanson with the ball. Long. Blight was there. Gee, that's a nice capture. He's been in good form today.
His last half's been tremendous.
Lays the hand pass off to Norris, I think it was, who sent the ball out wide. Keeley was there. Over the ball. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire says no. We'll have a ball up. Far side of the oval, left centre wing for the Brookton Pingelly.
Been a very good second half by Katanning Wanderers. Trailed by 12 points at half time.
Blight wins it down. Norris did well. Lorino's in there, tries to emerge. He's tackled. Umpire's going to blow the whistle. We'll have a ball up. Again, over the top. Norris did well. Tyrone Rowe shoved the ball out wide. Good pressure, good tackle. It's out of bounds. And we will have a throw in. Just tough in the clinches right now.
Yeah,
free kick to Lorino.
Not long to go now, but been a very good second half. Brookton Pingelly threw everything at the
James
Tigers.
Lorino goes with a kick. Coming out was Keeley. That was Caleb. Marked it on his chest. He goes with the kick, tries to weight it right down in front. It's taken by Bergman. Big spiral torpedo. Out. That was a nice capture. Was it paid? No.
Good play by Green.
Play on's the call. It's tapped out. Taking the ball was way. Now a kick come out wide. Fernando's there. Runs onto it. Fernando has a bit of a bounce down left centre wing. Tries to square it up.
Play.
Over the top. Quartermain did well. That was Dylan. Mopping up and coming through was big fella of Blight, and now it ends up out wide now with Willie Rowe. Willie Rowe, left centre wing.
He'll just put it out in front of him.
Left foot was good. Found Slade Green.
No. Campbell.
Chase Campbell. Campbell went forward with the kick. It was good. Zokolai, quick hand pass. Now it ends up with Adam Brock. Brock tries to switch play. Underneath it was Willie Rowe.
Sealander.
Oh, Sealander.
Came in off the bench. It's the only reason I knew, Kev.
I should have been looking at his feet, not his hair. Oh, dear. Because he has orange boots and the other guy hasn't. So Tyrone Rose, they're just keeping the ball off at the moment, keeping possession, and going to waste a little bit of time. Back to Liam Hanson. He's got a man free in there. He's just going to pop it over to him. Oh, hit the ground hard too. Campbell still had mind to try and tackle. Over the top it goes. Hand pass over the top. Bergman's there. Will it set up for him? It does. Under pressure, big opportunity. Goes to Casey Beard. Normally a good kick on goal, and he does not miss. Goal on the board for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. They go to 10 goals, 15. Trailing the Katanning Wanderers 13 goals, 12. And a margin of some 15 points. Is that right?
It is. And what a tremendous chase by Dylan Quartermain. That's what I like about Dylan Quartermain. He does the 1% as well.
Yeah, holds up very good in defence as well.
Been very pleased with all the younger players from Katanning Wanderers today. Yeah. And I've been really impressed with this bloke, Ridley. Gee, Levi Ridley.
Yeah, very good footballer.
Yeah.
So, back to the middle we go. Norrie again went high. And play on's the call because there's Ridley coming out of the centre again. How's the kick? Just didn't find its target, Invader. Bounced out in front of him. Now a hand pass. Pops out. Wally goes to Hanson. Swings it over the top to Tyrone Rowe. Was slapped down. It ends up with Norrie. He's played a pretty good game as well. And Norrie's gone bang. Goal on the board. Here come the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. A late surge. Maybe.
We called it. We said they were going to keep coming.
On the Toolmart scoreboard, 13 goals, 12.
How long to play?
13 goals, 12 to 11 goals, 15.
They're going to have to move the ball very, very quickly, but you never know in footy.
9-point ball game.
We said they would keep coming, and they may rue a lot of those early opportunities in this quarter.
Ball
game on.
About to be thrown up, and Rucks go to it. Hook down, comes around, hand pass over the top. Parsons got the kick away. It tumbles forward. Sherwood was there. Front of the pack, it was picked up. It was a horrible kick off the boot. It set up Sealander, hand pass, Tyron Rowe. 25-metre hand pass forward to Campbell. Punches the ball long. It was fisted away in defence. Excellent footy. Tackle was a man there in Hammond. And the umpire blew the whistle. And it's a ball up. Halfback line for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers.
They would need to get this and move it very quickly.
Okay, it's one down. Big pack forms is going nowhere fast.
Free
kick's
kick.
being pulled out.
Yeah, saw that.
And it's going the way of the Brookton Pingelly Panthers.
Oh, there's a bloke on, Ridley.
It's the last chance. Hurrah, a man who likes to get on with the job very quickly. And he does, and he unloads. Long kick into the forward line. It's going to fall short. Back of the pack, Sherman. Snap off his boot. It's a goal. It's gone through the middle. Oh, Brookton Pingelly Panthers, they're having a red-hot crack here.
How long?
On the Toolmart scoreboard, it is 13 goals, 12 Katanning Wanderers, 12 goals, 15 to the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, a margin of some 3 points to the Katanning Wanderers.
They'll need...
Well, what a
it only takes a kick out
final
of
charge.
But it only takes a clearance out of the centre and a mark at centre forward. They're not home yet, Katanning.
Okay, well, it's back to the middle. Norrie, this time he doesn't win it. Keeley does. He's tackled. A kick is going to have to come out very quickly, but it's not going to happen in time. And there's this final siren. The Katanning Wanderers have run out winners, 13 goals, 12. Defeated the Brookton Pingelly Panthers, 12 goals, 15. A margin of 3 points in favour of the Katanning Wanderers. The game wouldn't have wanted to go on too much longer, Sinkers.
No, and it's a bit like that second quarter, wasn't it, where Brookton Pingelly were all over Katanning. But credit to Katanning, they did set up enough lead to hold on. They will rue some of those chances earlier on in that last quarter that they could have easily been goals. But that's footy. Katanning, look, hard to... I think Katanning were the better side on the day. Marginally, 4 goals to Egan, 3 to Sophie, 2 to Campbell, 1 each to Hammond, Willie, Rowe, Loreno and Sealander. You'll have the Brookton Pingelly ones later. Inside 50s, well, in the last quarter, surprisingly, Brookton Pingelly, 18 inside 50s to 7. They clearly outplayed them, in that last 10 minutes.
Definitely did.
Clearances were about 10 each in the last quarter. So, all in all, we said it would be a pretty good game of footy. Second game this year that Katanning have won by less than a kick. But I thought overall a really good performance by both sides. I was really impressed with Levi Ridley, and I was really impressed with James Loreno's second half.
Yeah,
so,
good stuff.
Yep.
So what we'll do, we're going to take a quick break and we'll get organised here. We do have some awards and stuff to sort out, and we'll come back very, very shortly with a wrap-up of what has been a very good game of football, the Liberty Rural match of the day.
How long's the break go for?
Well, until we can just... As soon as we can get back to Flegel. Yeah, thanks, Rob. Been doing a great job in the studios of 1422 Radio Great Southern. Well, what a great game we saw here today. A fantastic game of football. A late surge from the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Couldn't quite get them there. And the Katanning Wanderers have run out winners 13 goals 12. Defeated the Brookton Pingelly Panthers 12 goals 13. A margin of some 3 points in favour of the Katanning Wanderers. In commentary this afternoon with me is Daryl Sinclair. And Daryl, it's been a great afternoon.
Look, it has been a great afternoon. I'm just trying to sit back and think, why Brookton Pingelly got so close, and I think it was their ability to work hard over 4 quarters. They kicked in the third quarter. They kicked 5 goals, I reckon, in the last 7 minutes that quarter, and this quarter, in the fourth quarter, they kicked 4 in about 5. Of their 12 goals, they kicked 9 of them, I reckon, in 15 minutes of footy.
Yeah.
And that was their ability, because that Ridley, he just ran and ran and ran.
Yeah.
Whereas I think the Katanning boys, they just faded a bit. And, you can take your foot off your pedal, but, gee, that's risky stuff in the modern game.
Yeah, for sure. I think, believe it or not, someone like Norrie
yes,
was rucking, and he's shorter than everybody else. But I tell you what, there was not many knocks that he did not win.
No, and the move Gray forward was a good one.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure why Katanning took Slade Grade out of the forward line. Now, I know he had played in a practice match and he might not be 100%, but he was really good in that first half for Katanning. So, all in all, a really good game of footy. For me, I thought Ridley was best on ground for me, followed by Loreno and Chase Campbell. I thought Loreno's last half had the ball on a string, but Ridley I thought was outstanding for 4 quarters. I really liked Chase Campbell's game in the forward line. His tackling was outstanding. The tackling from both sides was good all day.
Yeah, really
Credit
good.
where it's due. Brookton Pingelly played a reasonable brand of footy.
Yeah, no, absolutely they do. They've got a pretty good talented side there as well. A lot of young players there in amongst it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good mix.
And then if you want to talk about the awards, I thought Mark of the Day was Casey Beard when he just out-muscled young Brock Green. Green couldn't do too much wrong, but a really strong mark. And I thought the goal of the day, well, there was some rippers. Egan kicked one, so did Willie Rowe and Chase Campbell. But Lucas Hull in the second quarter, pavilion end of the ground where it went up in the air. It wobbled, it moved, it did everything, but it went through, so he's going to get the goal of the day in my view. And of course the tackle of the day, Slades Green's tackling was terrific. Willie Rowe tackled well, and of course Brookton Pingelly had a lot of good tacklers as well. Ridley's a really good tackler. I like the way he goes hard
player.
at the footy. But my tackle of the day was in front of the dugouts when Caleb Quartermain, on bended knees on the deck, could manage to hold this big fella and was penalised holding the footy rightly. So it was a really good effort by Caleb Quartermain.
Okay.
So they're my awards, Kev.
All right. And you did also do the Mars Bar Award.
Oh, I
and
did.
You gave it to Brock Green for having a big rubber chest.
Look, again, Brock did everything right. He took 6 steps back, and this bloke has drilled him, and it's come off that big barrel chest of Brock and gone, I reckon, 15 metres back into play. It was quite funny. And his mum reckons he doesn't need a Mars Bar, so maybe his mum should eat it for him.
Well, we might give it to Mum instead. Tinkers, thanks for being on board today.
We'll see you downstairs for a
absolutely
for a glass of water. Cheers.
I'll just wind up here. So, just in finishing up here, what's been a great day. The Prices Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award went to Levi Ridley for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. And of course, Prices are great sponsors of Big K football. Got that magnificent premises down there in downtown Williams. They sell Australian-made steel. And you can always get in touch with those guys on 98309414. So CSBP, they do our goal of the day. And just check in with your local agent. And CSBP, of course, is spread out all over Western Australia. They've got beautiful, great fertiliser. And the goal of the day was won by Lucas Hull from the Brookton Pingelly Panthers with, well, it looked like it was just a kick that went up and down in the air from the pocket, and somehow the wind got it and put it through the goals, and it was quite amazing and well deserved there. The Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day, and that went to Casey Beard. And of course, Sports Power and Origin have been great sponsors for a long time as well. Lindsay, Katrina, George, call in and see the guys up there, or give them a call on 98812468. And the All Good Refund Depot wage and tackle of the day. And that was won by, I've just got to dig it up, I think it was Caleb Quartermain, who put in a really good tackle while he was down on bended knees as well. And a strong tackle for a guy that's not so big and strong looking, I guess. And All Good Refund Depot and Waging, they've got the drive-through service open 9 to 1 on Thursdays and Fridays. On Saturdays they're open at 7:30am to 1pm. You can use the C4C app to book a collect service, or call 0439 956 175. Want to also just thank our quarter-time sponsors that were on board today, Katanning Glass Services, and thanks very much to them. They do security doors and screens and installation of windows. The second quarter was Campbell Beck's Smart Shop in Katanning. They've got ink cartridges, does laminating, picture framing, sells pure water, 15-litre bottles. Call in and check the guys out. Salty Creek Electricals, Katanning installs air conditioners, underground power, provides all commercial, residential work. Better give Brett a call, 0400 367 310. And Katanning Travel Centre doing our last quarter sponsorship, and Andrew Pritchard there sponsoring, and certainly we miss him from Big K Football. He always loved to do the special comments down here, done a fantastic job. They got the prompt and friendly service. Give Andrew a call on 98 212 340 if you're thinking about anything holidays wise. Just to finish up, Peter Rundle, MLA, got the office up in Narrogin, doing a great job, Peter. If you need to catch up with him, give him a call, 988 11 225. And it is the Liberty Rural match of the day, brought to you by Liberty Rural. Give Kelvin Andrews a call, 0488 678 018. They've got the best price fuel all through the Great Southern region, delivered to your doorstep. They've got Shell products and lubricants as well. All right, that's enough from Big K Football. It's been a wonderful game of football, 3-point margin in the end in favour of the Katanning Wanderers over the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. And we'll bid everybody farewell. We'll catch up with them real soon with Big K Football.
The relationship with Great Southern Fuels started with my father 50 years ago, delivering fuel in drums back in the day, which has progressed into large tanks now. They've been very reliable and efficient on time with service.
We run a mixed farming operation here on Chapman Valley, just north of Geraldton, managing about 5,500 hectares. We've been with what is now Great Southern Fuels for in excess of 20 years. There's always challenges and situations that catch you out, and they've been really, really good at accommodating that for us.
We've been with Great Southern for 28 years now. Look, they've given us exceptional service and the price competitive. So it's wonderful.
They're a great company to work for. They're a family-owned business. They will support you and whatever is required.
I've got Alan's phone number, I've got Steve's phone number, and I know if I ring it I'll get an answer, which is really cool.
The relationship's great, and the service is second to none. So I ring up, and it doesn't matter if it's Saturday, Sunday, or whenever I ring up, I'll have fuel. So we've never been held up or had a problem with them. So my theory is that's what I'm about. It's about service and the relationship, and it's been fantastic.
It's very important to maintain long-term customers' loyalty and give back what you can when you can.
Great Southern Fuels is one of the few companies that I've been involved with that gives so much back to the local community. We support so many different organisations and country, sporting clubs, field days, farming organisations.
We endeavour to give back. The community looked after us by dealing with us, and we just gave it back in what we can do. Footy club needs a hand, well, it's because they need a hand that you give it to, not the other way around.
When you look at how they conduct themselves in the community, they've been a great supporter of the Livestock Transporters Association. Just incredible what they do.
I do a lot for the community, which is good. And not only Lake Race either, you know, it's right through where all his outlets are all over the state. You know, he's been excellent with that.
We tend to sponsor major events, the Great Southern Football Carnival, Colts Carnival.
Across the board, I think sponsorships are a very important part of any community. I grew up in Lake Grace and footy was my life down there for a long time. Great Southern sponsored Lake Grace back then, and along with many other footy clubs and hockey clubs and tennis clubs. And we might not always be making a big deal out of it, but the people that get sponsored, they understand and they relate to it.
They do a lot for the town, so yeah, I can't fault them. You know, they've been brilliant.
Great Southern Fuels have got strong values, and that shows in what they do. You know, they walk the talk and they do what they do.
You deal with people that are there and care about your business, and these people have been absolutely wonderful.
I'm very proud of what Mum and Dad have achieved in their life and how they've structured the business, and it's all structured around our customers and looking after people and being in the right areas where we need to sell the fuel and have the support there and sponsorship, being part of the community, even though we're not in that community, but our workers are there and that's part of us.